I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shorts on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm mad at options, nothing's working. I'm mad at service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shorts on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to another day of me trying to keep my senses together, trying to bring you guys entertainment as always, trying to bring you guys some flavor in a world where everybody's trying to speak facts. Everybody is trying to be level-headed. Everybody's trying to be sensible. I guess I'm probably one of the least sensible, non-logical, irrational, delusional fan. But I'm here. I have the City game up right there on my left on the TV. Big up Badri, the producer for the studio, was here in the studio watching the game. I was watching it at home. I came to the studio for the stream and I just had a rant. They should revoke Tottenham Hotspur's Premier League, whatever, man. They did like Tottenham Hotspur should not be allowed to be in the Premier League. Tottenham should not be allowed in the Premier League. What the hell is this? Conte, man, you got Richarlison, plenty sugar cane. You got my sonny son. You got everyone. You got Kulu. You got Kulusevski. Man, this is just man. I can't honestly. This is pathetic. It is pathetic. Why do Tottenham do this? I just wanted you to see this game out. Just see this game out, right? Just see this game out. Bottle Spurs, ham sandwich, clowns. That's what they're clowns. Just see the game out. It's 2-0. The stadium is empty. Even the crowd are not behind Man City. Even the crowd are not cheering because there's no crowd. Man City, Etihad Stadium is empty. It's empty. It's full of tourists. God damn it, Tottenham, man. God damn it. Big up to Logan. Big up to Omo Logan. What you got on today? I think that was the Europa League game, Logan, if I'm not mistaken. Them scarf days, I had the scarf on them times. That's the Europa League. Yeah, that's the Europa League ones. Oh, that's me. Martial and Sancho are cooking good chicken biryani with nihari and moti roti. Okay. At least Sancho's cooking. Martial ain't cooking shit. Martial is not cooking zilch. He's not even allowed in the kitchen. He's not allowed in the kitchen. He's in the bedroom. Martial is in the bedroom. He's not even in the kitchen, in all honesty. Big up to Nostalgic Neil with a super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the love and support. Thank you very, very much for continually coming to the channel and helping me grow. I am this close to 10K. Can you imagine? People, I am this close to 10K. Me, man like me, 10K. This close to 10K subscribers, even though I always say I'm one of the people that says subscribers don't mean anything, subscribers don't mean anything. But yo, 10K, me, Faz, I just started this few months ago, like a year ago. I think I started it just above a year. Excuse me, just above a year. 10K, man, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And if you watch my stream, I'm very, very straightforward. Sometimes it's facts, sometimes it's fiction. Sometimes I'm logical, sometimes I'm delusional. But I'm a football fan. I'm not a pundit. I'm not Sky Sports. I'm not Talk Sports. I am just Faz who just enjoys football. I like to see and call what I see. Some of you agree, some of you don't, but that's why you guys are here. That's why the members are here. That's why the members only group chat is there. That's why the members get to come on the stream, because you guys keep me grounded. And when I'm going, you guys bring me back down. So big up to all of you guys, man. This close to 10K. Like, I'm like, being this close to 10K makes me feel like I can get to 100K. I'll be honest with you. I can get to 100K. Let's go to some of the chat. God, I hope we win. Don't get Kane. That slow clown will ruin us. I'm with you. I don't want Harry Kane. I don't want Harry Kane. I don't know why people want Harry Kane so badly into Manchester United. I don't. I want a more, not direct, but it's modern now. You want a forward that's a pressing monster. You want a forward that can make other players better around you. A traditional striker is great, yes, sure, but modern strikers, left foot, right foot, great head. You want pressing. You want them to be able to win balls. You want them to have good triggers, right? Troy Deeney, a very good striker in his time. Troy Deeney again says, what are your triggers? When you have triggers, you must be able to attack. And also vision, right? Vision for where the ball is going to end up. Those runs. These are the things that's important. I'll be honest with you. I do want to touch on Wout Weghorst because, yes, it is one game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is one game for Wout Weghorst. But let's be honest here. Is Wout Weghorst gonna give us, I'll be honest, after watching that one game against Palace, boy, that guy is slow. I could probably outrun, with no disrespect. My pace is there in my FIFA card. What's it? 80. My pace is 80. I could outrun Wout Weghorst, man. This guy is so slow. So slow. And it doesn't help anyone. Let's see. Ronald says, no, fast Tottenham is going back to their days when they were compared to Southampton and Wolves. Not big six. Not a big six. I swear to God, if I'm lying, God, if you're watching this, thunder me if I'm lying. I always said, Tottenham being in top six is actually weird to me. It's weird. When, top six Tottenham, it should not be. United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and then it's sixth position has always been around, maybe sometimes Tottenham, but then there's been the Villas, there's been the West Hams, Brighton now in conversation, Newcastle is definitely in conversation, right? Those teams should be now considered. Tottenham, man, they're not performing. They are not got the minerals. What is it? Because I like Conte. Hey, you guys know I said Conte to Manchester United. I'm not gonna sit here and beat around the bush. I said Antonio Conte to Manchester United when we were looking for a manager. I did. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry. I did say it. That please give me Antonio Conte to Manchester United. I apologize. I said my sorries. But what is going on? It's not like they don't have players. They have players. It's not like they have bare injuries. What's going on? I see it as a positive now. Arsenal have City and United coming for their necks. If we were a serious club, we would get a ball carrying 8 like Enzo. Yeah, man. Don't you know how it is, Logan? I know how you feel. It's Etihad, not Etihad. You're right. You are right. Sancho is boiling rice at the moment. Big up, James, man. Hope you're doing well. Says if Martial was the chef, Ronaldo would have complained even more. Big up, James, man. Hope you're doing well. Zeno says it's I read that one. Big up everyone. Like the stream as you come through if you're enjoying. Faz, you are right about Said. Big Man United that have a soldier that isn't on the ride with the gang. Football is the game. I must say it. Like, I'm a very passionate guy. I don't sit there and say, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Planet Fuzz. And let's talk about football. That's not me, man. No, that's never been me. And I love United Stand. I love to go there. And that's a platform. That's the environment where you're like, okay, let's get a bit serious. Okay, let's get serious. Not that I'm not serious here, but there, okay, you put yourself right. Let's talk business. Let's talk proper, right? There's a proper panel, proper things. This is Planet Fuzz. I just let loose, right? This is like me talking to my friends. This is me kicking back, talking to my friends. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. This is how I talk. Bro, gotta say it as it is. Martial and Sancho, really good players. I have never once said they're not good players, ever. Really, really good players. But what the hell? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. I have a dad. I have a father, right? But my father left me. Where is he? Where is my dad? When I needed him in the crucial stages of my life, where was my father? He was not here. He left me. He left my family. This is like, how else can I put this? My father left my family, so I had to fend for myself. Martial has left us. He's in the medic department. Sancho at least got sent. Okay, Sancho, he got sent. He didn't leave us. Martial can't help himself. Well, then neither can we. Neither can I. I am sorry. You know what? I really want to have a heart-to-heart with Ty, with Ricky. I want to have a heart-to-heart. I want to have a conversation. Like a 2-hour, 3-hour tea and biscuit and snacks conversation with Martial FC. I want to have a tea and biscuit conversation with Martial FC. I do. Because where is it going wrong for them and me? Like, where's the middle ground here? I need you guys clanging and banging. We can do it. I'm telling you, we can still clap Arsenal cheeks. We can. Victor Osimhen is a guy. I like him. Val is very slow, man. Oh, big up Omo with the super chat says, word of the day, bottler Spurs are always bottler. Once a bottler, always a bottler. I've turned my TV off. I can't actually stand to watch Tottenham players. I can't stand to watch Conte. I can't stand to watch Man City players. That was our game. As in, like, you know, our game as to, that was our hope that they could have stopped City and then kept them under control. God damn it. He's a stopgap. Unfortunately, we aren't a serious club. Weggy was very good at holding first touch and pressing. Those are the positives. That's very fair. That's very correct. His hold-up play was very good. He dropped in deep, brought other players into play. He held the ball well when there was defenders on him. He didn't get beat easily. He looks physical. He drags defenders with him. There's almost like 2 defenders on him, which creates space for the wingers, which is all positive stuff. There is still positive. Maguire couldn't outrun him, man. Emma says Antonio is good, man. Tottenham team doesn't play with attitude. They feel relaxed. Man City is good. They were lucky to beat them. True. Faz, you're a free man, not a corporate man. That's the major difference. You don't follow other orders, you make them. I've never been able to follow orders. Not that I can't take orders, but you have to gain my respect. I'm like a Rottweiler. with the most respect, I'm really like a loose Rottweiler. You need to earn my respect from me to be able to follow your orders. You need to show me that you are worthy enough for my loyalty. And then, so, when I'm loyal, I am very, 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 very loyal. I will be front man for you. You don't even have to tell me anything. And when I'm loyal to someone or something, I am die hard loyal. I will give my life for you. That's how loyal I am, without you saying anything. So that's just how I am. And the reason why I created my thing is because I can express myself to the fullest ability. And sometimes I'll mess up. Sometimes I'll say things that people will agree with. Sometimes they won't. But this is football. This is not politics. This is not parliament. That's what I always say. This is football. How would you talk to me if you were sat in front of me? How would you talk to me if me and you guys were playing football on the playground? That's football, pure joy. It should be pure emotion and feelings. I don't know why people try and make football like a square box. I don't get it. Football doesn't have sides. It's everything. It's everyone. I'm not talking about Enzo Fernandez. I'm talking taking on. Spurs are a joke. I can Merrick says I can relate to about the father comment. First, the question is Martial and Sancho. I would answer that for you. Ah, man. Give me Jude Martial not feeling Weghorst. Fam. Flame, talk to me. Talk to me about your analysis of Weghorst. What is it that you're not feeling as to he can bring to the team? And what is it you think that Ten Hag will think, rah, did I mess up there? Or is there something? I mean, he's only trained 48 hours with the team. Let's give him benefit of the doubt. He has only trained 48 hours with the team. He's not even had a full week. So let's give him some time. Some time. Merrick, come on, man. Someone please comment down below. How many games has Martial missed this season? Man, only half the season gone. We got this heads up. Exactly. Long way to go. Europa to go. FA Cup to go. Carabao to go. So many trophies to play for. Still okay. Vout is a stopgap. There is a reason why he's alone. Brighton and Newcastle can beat Man City, especially Arsenal. Arsenal have tough games. They have to play Liverpool. They have to play City 3 times. They have to play Chelsea. They have to play Newcastle. They have to play Europa. Man, Faz, what we saying Forest away in the League Cup, should be able to handle it. Like, we have to play them twice, sure. There is a round trip, we have to play them home. They have to play us home. I think we should be able to handle them. No, come on, it is Nottingham Forest. They've brought a whole new squad, a brand new shiny car that they don't know how to drive. They're still learning the buttons on the car. They've just bought everything. It's like buying Lego without seeing the end picture. I don't think Nottingham Forest have seen the end picture and then gone and started slotting the puzzles. They've just brought everything together and just testing and trialing and testing and trialing, and it's gonna bite them. I think they'll get relegated this season, in all honesty, and it's mad. It is mad because they only just came on, right, newly promoted, and then in this first season in, I feel like they might get relegated. They're sitting at 20 points right now, 4 points behind relegation battle, 5 points behind relegation battle. It's not a lot of points to say that you're safe. Everton are really, really under pressure, right? Everton need to find a way what they're gonna do. Fans are getting toxic in Everton, and Lampard has a lot of pressure on his neck and his shoulders. I hope Lampard can sustain it through, but Nottingham Forest is not looking good, man. It is not looking good for them at all. They have had a very good win, though. Let's be honest. Nottingham Forest, when they beat Liverpool with that one goal, they beat Palace as well. Man, Nottingham Forest beat Palace. They beat Leicester recently as well. So they've had some decent games. In the last 3 games, they've not lost anything. They've gained 7 points in the last 3 games. So they're not bad. They're not a bad side. And a cup run, right? To add to all of this, right? How better way, John, to go on a cup run in this season? Jesse Lingard and all of them, they would absolutely love it. They would absolutely love it, Nottingham Forest. It would do wonders for them in terms of sponsorships as well. It would do wonders. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on Nottingham Forest. They do have a couple of injuries. I think Lingard is still injured. I don't know if he'll be fit by then, but hopefully I get to see him. I do like Lingard, man. I do like Lingard. Matt says, Faz, are you going to the Arsenal game? I am trying very hard, brother. If I can, I will. Um, I feel like going there anyways, just to be in the ambiance, be in the environment. Because if I asked you, right, let me ask you guys, would you go to a game even if you didn't have a ticket, like just to be in that environment? Because some of you may not get a chance to travel to UK, maybe you live abroad, etc. Would you still go? Because, like, as a community, do you think I should go? I would do it for the community. You guys tell me. But if I could go inside the stadium, that would be amazing, man. That would be amazing. I'm trying so hard to find tickets, one ticket, but it is so expensive. It is so expensive. And Arsenal fans can't even help me out, man. God damn it. Welcome, Jesus is a Muslim. Hope you're all right. West Ham versus Everton this weekend. Someone's getting sacked. You're getting sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Bro, we just slapped the shit out of you. We dominated you. What are you talking about? Press and win headers. Weghorst is just to hold a place, says Logan. Val isn't the fastest, but he pulls defenders to him. He's a 9. Our wingers are just not being killers. I agree as well. That's very true. That is very true. Our wingers can do much better in terms of Antony, man. Remember that chip that he did against Palace? I felt like he should have scored that. He could have taken a touch and killed it. If he got that goal, that would have been great. Chelsea, City, I rank they're conceding to Tottenham. They are bad. City are not the normal City that we know, and these City fans, I don't know, but right. Okay, first and foremost, no disrespect, but can you please go to my Twitter? I will give you a discount code to go to Man City game because they need people, like they need people. Go to the game. Go to a Man City game. I don't understand. The seats are empty. The seats are empty. Antony's a flop. Well, Antony scored past your keeper. Antony scored past your keeper. I'm not entertaining you. Anyways, I'm not going back and forth. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the score sheet in the last game. Go and cry about that. Go and get your baby wipes. Colbert Marquez says dumping on Weghorst is just pure stupid. Dumping or jumping, I think that's what you mean. The man can defend the crosses in the box, tackled a lot up top, gives you crosses danger for team, gives you a big decoy man in the box. Stop complaining. And you have a point as well. With all due respect, you definitely have a point as well that he definitely does give you a different aspect of the game that we never had before he came in, and the sheer size of him alone. And you know what? He has a good first touch, with all credit to him. He has a great first touch. He's a very good first touch. So you can't take anything away from him. Why should you? Why should you discredit him? He's just, after 48 hours, he's just come and done that. So why not? He does not even have a fan channel. Who does not? You conceded 2 against Tottenham. Oh, yeah. The way Rashford was being selfish yesterday, I just know Ten Hag going to squeeze out an assist from him against Arsenal. You think so? That is an interesting point. People are saying Rashford was being selfish. Do you think Rashford was being selfish, or Rashford was just being his current self, which is taking the game by his, grabbing the game by the horns? Should he have passed is the question, because he could have passed to Antony as well. I remember he could have passed to Antony Martial, by the way, in the game before against who was it against? Not against City. Which game was that against? Let me just remember. My memory is so short. It was Charlton game, I think. Yeah, I think it was Charlton game where he could have squared against squared it to Martial. But anyways, he's scoring. That's the most important thing. He is scoring, and long as he keeps on scoring and assisting, it should be okay. We should be perfectly fine. Faz, do you think Sancho will be on the bench? I hope so. The question is, will he? Won't he? But I hope so. He's training. If Weghorst can come in, this is the thing, right? You have to. If Weghorst can come in 48 hours training and then feature in a game. Why cannot Sancho? What is this about Sancho, man? Like, this guy is sharpening Sancho so much. I don't understand how much he's sharpening him. Need McTominay to turn into a Casemiro, and we're gonna talk about McTominay. Hang fire. Rashi was really selfish. He had Garnacho open twice. Rashi had an off day. He has credit in the bank. A lot of credit in the bank. Licha playing as a DM would ruin Partey. Oh my god, Lisandro Martinez. Oh, like a bulldog, like a Rottweiler, just that part his legs. Imagine it's possible. It is possible. But is he going to take that risk and play Martinez as a DM? Martinez did play a DM against Chelsea in the Champions League for Ajax a few seasons ago, but I don't know if Ten Hag is going to take that risk. But I have a special guest today. I have a friend of mine who is going to come on. He is going to talk about Arsenal. I believe he's an Arsenal supporter. I believe he has reached out to speak to me, and this is what it's about. This is the community is about. If you want to come out and speak to me, you can do. All you have to do is reach out, and I will bring you onto the show. But yeah, he's here. He wants to talk about Arsenal. He wants to talk about the game coming this Sunday. I'm sure he's going to give me a lot of smoke and a lot of chest, but you lot know me. I got it too. Big up to Dom. Dom, welcome to the stream. Can you hear me okay? You are on mute, just so you know as well. Thank you for joining, Dom.
Thank you for having me, bro. What are you saying? You're right.
Yeah, I'm okay, man. I'm okay. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to Planet Faz. Uh, and this is your first time. I'm hoping it's not the last time, but please do not don't run after, say.
We'll
Don't run
see.
after
We'll
Sunday, man.
see.
Talk to
We'll
me,
see,
anyways.
man.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Obviously, today was. I can't lie. I wanted Tottenham to win, innit? But
Yeah.
we move. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it.
Everybody wanted Tottenham to win today. I think the whole Premier League fan base wanted Tottenham to win today, but Tottenham, as they do, they bottle it. What can you do? You guys dispatched Tottenham. You absolutely handled them, but they got handled by us as well. So it is what it is. It is, it's not like I can give you credit without giving ourselves credit. But let's start with, I'm guessing you watched Manchester United's game yesterday, right?
Yeah, I did.
You saw Casemiro get the yellow card. There is a big conversation about Casemiro and Partey this season. Partey rightly getting his praise, sure, rightly getting his praise, and Casemiro obviously getting his praise. But where do you stay now that Casemiro is not going to play, and you saw us draw against Palace?
Don't make a difference whether he played or not. I actually think we're gonna smoke you lot.
Okay.
Don't make a difference whatsoever. He's
You
not been
think
better than Partey this season either. So
you think even with Casemiro, you would have handled us?
yeah, easy.
Mm,
Easy.
okay. I obviously think Casemiro would have been a crucial part of this game. We have beaten, just to jog your memory in case, we did beat you without Martial and without Casemiro.
Yeah, what about the referee? You beat us with the referee, innit?
Well, obviously, there's supposed to be a referee on the pitch.
Oh, is it?
There's supposed to
That
be a
first
referee on the
goal, yeah?
pitch.
Cool.
Supposed to be a referee on the pitch. Martinelli, man, he did his thing, Captain Martinelli, but it didn't work out. But tell me, who is going to be the most crucial player for you guys in that game? I mean, I'm guessing you're going to say Odegaard, but let's hear your breakdown as to how you think you guys will play, because now Casemiro is not available. It kind of leaves a question mark. And will Arteta overthink it? You know?
I don't think he'll overthink it. I mean, he's still a young manager, isn't it? But I think he's learned from his lesson. Like the United loss, that one hurt us a lot. I'll be so real. But I genuinely believe our most dangerous player that game has to be Saka. Because let's say if Luke Shaw's playing left back, because lately he's been playing centre back. But let's say Luke Shaw's playing left back. And I know Luke Shaw can sometimes, hey, he's been decent at left back, but sometimes, you know, he's a bit iffy defending wise.
Sure, defending wise, I can hear that. He's not the fastest. He's not the fastest.
And I feel like the way we play, because I've been noticing it lately in our last few games, normally you expect Saka to go out wide. So what I think Saka would do, he'll cut inside and Ben White will overtake. And I don't know who you lot's left winger is right now. It's Rashford, but is he going to track back defensively? No, that's a question. I think I'm most...
Okay.
Because I don't think Rashford will track back defensively, because I think you're going to play transitional football, like always, isn't it? You lot can't play proper ball like Arsenal, do you know what I mean? So I feel like you lot will play transitional football where Rashford just stays up top, kind of switching it over, but I don't think he'll track back to help Luke Shaw defensively. I think that will be our biggest game plan, us attacking that left-hand side constantly just going for it. And yeah, Saka and probably Nketiah, because, you know, I was one of the few Arsenal fans who said this guy is more than just a poacher, because people tend to think, oh, yeah, he's just a poacher. But I think Arteta has implemented a certain style towards this game. I think it will cause a lot of problems for you guys. Genuinely.
Okay. I hear a lot of what you're saying, and you know, your confidence. I still feel like you're being very humble. Me, I'm not a humble person when it comes to football. I must say this. My community know me. I am absolutely shameless. I'm a hoe when it comes to my team winning. If my team is winning, you can't look. You must look down when you're looking at me. Your eyes must be down. So you are being very, very humble, and I'm very surprised. But it's rightly so that you should feel so confident, because first and foremost, you know, Saka is having an absolutely amazing season. You guys at one point were worried that he's playing so many games and he might get burnt out. Arteta's overusing him. But let's not forget you have a Europa League. I mean, where do you stand in terms of just stepping out of the game for a minute? You guys have never been in a situation where you have Europe, you have a cup, and, you know, top of the league at the same time. And you may not, I don't know if you think you have the best squad depth, but it doesn't look like you have the ability, you know, full type of ability to go and compete for 2 or 3 trophies. Where do you sit in terms of that as an Arsenal fan? Do you think you guys want to bin off Europa or FA and then consider a Premier League? Or as a fan, you want to go for everything?
I genuinely want to go for everything, because pressure makes character, in it. So, like, pressure makes character. It's just that simple. We've witnessed this last season where we focused on top 4. What happened? We bottled it, right? So I don't want to take that chance where it's like, okay, just focus on this. What happens, let's say, if we were in the worst form, being off Europa League, then somehow anyways, because it's football, you never know. Somehow anyways, we drop down to 5th. Do you know what I mean? So sure. I genuinely want us to go for everything, because at the end of the day, if you want to be a legend at Arsenal, go for everything. Win me my first ever European trophy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to see us win something, and the Prem, because I was 4 when we last won the Prem.
Yeah.
Sense back then. So
let's say, God willing, you come second, and then God willing, you don't win the Europa, because I won the Europa, but you win an FA Cup. Would you say it's a successful season for you guys?
Nah.
Really?
In this position that we're in right now, we should be going for that title no matter what. we should be going for that title. Nothing should stop Arsenal right now because we're in the best position. We couldn't even dream of this. So,
Sure. Oh, only 8 months ago, people were Arteta out. You know, it's not been a year. Only 8 months ago, people were Arteta out, and now he's clearly bought over the fans. He's bought over the board and everyone. But you know, how are you feeling in terms of January transfers? Both of your main and your side, they got took by Chelsea. Todd is moving crazy, like he's in Selfridges and in Harrods. You guys have money, but you don't want to overpay for players, which is great. For if you ask me, from a football fan perspective, it's not great, but from a business perspective, it's very good that you're not overpaying for players and ruining the market. But you're about to sign Trossard.
that's you
It's
lot,
gonna happen.
That's you lot, innit?
Yeah, that is us. Yeah, that is us. Loud and proud. Loud and proud, shame and fame. That's us, 100%. We overpay for players because we have the backdoor access to the bank. We are VIP in the club. We don't queue up. You know, we don't queue up.
Yeah.
Some people queue up. There's some clubs who queue up and they get told not tonight, lads. We don't queue up. We just go. We get.
Do you know? Yeah. That's
no,
why
we
you're
don't.
Looking for a new buyer. That's
it. That's why the credit cards are maxed out. That's why the credit cards are maxed out. But how are you feeling about Trossard coming in and you didn't get a João Felix, you didn't get a Mudryk that you chased for so long? Gabriel Jesus is injured still. How are you feeling in terms of transfers?
We've still got days left in it. I just hope that the board realizes, okay, cool, we're in a very good position, so let's make the most of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even mad about the Trossard signing. Like, I genuinely believe it's a good signing for Arsenal.
Sure.
Like, if you look at his stats against big six clubs, he's scored against all of them.
Yeah.
Barring United. So he's a good player regardless. People are moaning, oh yeah, he's 28. But I don't get this moaning because at the end of the day, would you rather sign Mudryk, who's only played in the Ukrainian league? Do you expect him to come and make an impact straight away? No.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with the Mudryk signing. I went mad in it, but at the end of the day, like, I'm glad to see the club have actually, because we did this last January, where we're in a good position. We had injuries, didn't sign a backup. Now I'm praying that they're realizing, okay, cool, this is a big opportunity for us. Let's sign players. I just want a midfielder because I know when Partey gets injured,
it's long day. It's long day for you guys.
Yeah,
I'm very surprised how Eddie stepped up to the plate as well. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think he would. I do think Arsenal owe him respect for last season, how he carried that team at certain times. So I'm glad they're using him a lot more now, and I hope he can make his value. They did give him a new contract, obviously, as well. But in terms of midfielders, yeah, most definitely you do need another midfielder. And who better to get a midfielder from the Belgian side, Genk. He used to play in Genk, Trossard, and people who know me, I do like Genk because of a particular fullback. That club, you know, they have their good pedigree, and he's been in the Premier League for a while. So you know, it ticks the box of Premier League proven. People who like to say, "Oh, I like Premier League proven." He's been in the Premier League few seasons, so I think it's a very, very good signing. What I am surprised though is in a season where you literally said you can't have a better situation than this now. You cannot. Why didn't they go and make the João Felix deal happen? Because, oh my God, João Felix would be... If João Felix came to Arsenal at that point, I'll be honest, I'm done. And my balloon would have popped if João Felix had come to Arsenal because it would have been the perfect fit.
Can I be real? I didn't care about João Felix. I'll be so real. I didn't care about him. Because you're looking at a deal, a player is going to sign the contract extension with Atletico. Yeah. You've got no buy option whatsoever. You're paying 11 million on top of £260,000 a week. So what happens? Sure. What happens? Let's say he bangs and we want to sign him. Then we're stuck in the mud because Atletico won't sell him.
Nope.
Simeone
they want a high premium.
Exactly, and we all know Arsenal won't pay for that. Let's keep it a buck. Arsenal won't go over 100 million for a player. Not right now, as I can see. We will not spend that much on a player. Even with the Madrid deal, you saw how long they took. So Yeah, we're all sweet. We're eating good, man. Emil Smith Rowe's coming back. Jesus is training already. Well, not training, but going to the gym and stuff. Yeah, we're eating good. We're eating
Yeah,
good. Nah,
and
it's
with
just a
all
dessert.
with with the most logic in mind, you guys did, the second half against us in Old Trafford, you did control the game really, really well. I can't sit here and tell you didn't. I cannot sit here and lie and say we dominated you, because we didn't. You did have majority of the game under control or under your possession, but it's the counter attack that we continually do, and it's the counter attack that Man United are famously known for. Would you, what do you think? What do you think of our wingers in general? We have a secret weapon called Alejandro Garnacho, right? He's peppering fullbacks. I mean,
We'll
he
see,
could give
man.
Ben White a long day.
Nah, he won't, man. I'll tell you this for free, yeah? The only player I'm scared of from your attack is Rashford. I genuinely rate Rashford. Like, I would love him at
Arsenal fans do
Arsenal.
love Rashford. I know that, yeah.
I would love him at Arsenal, but the rest, they stink, bro. I was so
Yeah.
they stink.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't take Varane or Martinez in your squad?
Not right now, no.
You wouldn't take Casemiro?
He can be on the bench, yeah. Why not?
You would bench. You would bench Casemiro.
Who's been better this season? Him or Partey, bro? Come on. Put bias aside. Put bias aside, bro. Like, think
Club and
logically.
country together, or just club?
If you want to go countries, we can go country.
Club and country together. No, club and country together.
Come on, bro. What did he do at the World Cup?
Brazil fumbled, but that's Casemiro was at slight fault, but still, like, Casemiro, man, the passes that he's been making this season, he's been passing crazy.
That's good. That's cute. But Partey does this in his sleep, bro. Like,
And he has a beautiful shot.
Yeah, what I'll give Casemiro is defensively, he's much stronger than Partey. But if we compare it as a whole, Partey's clear, bro. Partey's a better dribbler, better passer, and this is a fact. Like, people know this. Like,
the fact is, Partey has shown us that he can pass better than Casemiro. Oh, Partey can pass, but we've seen more of that because Casemiro has only just come into the Premier League first. And the second of all, Casemiro didn't need to make these beautiful, delicious passes when he was in Real Madrid because he had Modric and Kroos to do that. He had to concentrate more on his defensive duties.
I just say excuses, bro.
No, that's not. That's a fair judgment. One player had players to do the attacking job and he concentrated defensively. That's why he's defensively so good. But his role is a central defensive midfielder, not attacking. So it's, your bread and butter is from your defensive side. And Partey's injured half the time.
Yeah, but this season, I'm saying this season right now, as we speak, yeah, if we made a player of the year team, yeah, who would be in it? Partey or Casemiro? And let me just reply to this guy, Ronald Jacob. The last goal Partey scored was against Tottenham, a banger. If you didn't know, go watch the highlights.
Yeah.
Let's carry on.
He does, yeah. And Xhaka as well is another one who has a great shot on him as well. Let's not forget Xhaka. But as much as I keep saying,
season, innit? You remember?
I have unfortunately, I do remember. Unfortunately, I do remember. But I mean, Partey is a very crucial player for Arsenal. He dictates the play well for Arsenal. He dictates the tempo well. Everybody around him works off what he's about to do on the ball. Can I say the same about Casemiro? Yes and no, because we have won games without him. But then when he has been involved, we've looked really, really good as well. This is just me being, very, very critical. But I have seen Partey do passes that I didn't think he could do. In all honesty, but then I have seen kind of the same for Casemiro. But you have to be an overall player, and Partey's defensively sometimes is absolutely clueless. Clueless. Sometimes he doesn't know. Okay. Maybe I'm being too harsh, clueless. But awareness-wise, who has the better awareness of where the ball is going to end up? Is it Casemiro or Partey? It's Casemiro.
That's tough. I'll be so real.
Wow.
Listen, I'm being honest, isn't it? As we speak right now, bro, come on, you know this yourself. Against United, you watched the game against United. Do you think if Partey was in that team, do you think we would have conceded 3 goals? Just be honest.
Okay.
Do you think we would have conceded 3 goals? No. Because of
Okay.
Partey's defensive ability. I feel like Arsenal, well, not Arsenal fans, rival fans, because they don't watch much of Partey, they think, oh, yeah, this player's better.
But where was this Partey passes when he was in Atleti in Champions League?
Yeah, but he was playing a much more defensive role. We've seen this with Simeone. How many times have we seen this? João Felix, for example, he didn't have that much freedom. Do you get what I mean? Not a lot of players have that much freedom in Simeone's team because he's so defensively structured. He doesn't give players the role. Whereas when Partey was at Arsenal, you've seen it.
I wanna
Best defensive midfielder in the.
I mean, stats. I don't have the stats, but I wonder who outdoes who stats wise. I mean, career wise, obviously Casemiro will outdo him, sure. Yeah. But
because he had Modric and Cruz, isn't it? He had Modric.
Well, let's not just call it that. But I don't know if Partey could do what Casemiro does in a United's team. But Casemiro could do what Partey does in an Arsenal team.
Definitely not. Do you know why? Because Partey genuinely controls our midfield. He gives Xhaka that license of freedom, and Partey switches play. Arsenal tend to switch play a lot. This is what people look at that goal. Was it the second goal or the third goal? And yeah, the second goal we scored against Tottenham. Did you see that first touch? He's being pressed by Højbjerg. That first touch and the way he just passed it on to Saka. Can you see Casemiro doing that? Not a chance. He'll break a leg, bro.
But I've seen Casemiro make first-time passes as well. He did that against Palace. He's done that. Yeah, he's actually done that the last 2-3 games.
Last 2-3 games, Partey's done this all season.
Partey's done that. Okay, yeah. I wish we could have settled the battle by watching them to go at it and seeing who does what. But it's a shame.
You're gonna cry, bro. You're gonna cry. I promise you.
Maybe in the Europa we cross paths. It is possible.
I don't think you would even beat Barca.
You don't think we can beat Barcelona?
Nah, I don't see you lot beating Barca, bro.
Really? Barcelona, La Liga, where they've scored the least goals out of how many leagues? I think like in the 4 leagues that there is, La Liga have scored the absolute least. On top of that, let me actually check quickly. What is Barcelona's? Let me see. What is Barcelona's? Yeah, they've scored just the same amount of goals as us, but they've conceded a lot less. They do not concede goals. They don't concede goals. In 16 games in the La Liga, they have only conceded 6 goals. They do not concede goals at all. Whereas, obviously, in 19 games, we've been clattered up a few times, and Man City game did not help us at all. But yeah, they don't concede goals, but they don't score many goals as well. We've scored the same amount of goals as them in their respective league, and we have conceded. Like I said, the City game definitely did not help. But I can understand. Look, this is a Manchester United fan base, and majority of the people will say Casemiro is clear of Partey because of they will be biased as a Manchester United fan, and I understand that. But you must give credit to Partey this season. He has been very, very pivotal. Like I say, God willing, he isn't pivotal come Sunday. What is your score prediction? Break it down to me.
3-0.
3?
Yeah, 3-0.
Wow. Are you going to the Emirates? Are you planning to go?
Bro, I can't get tickets, bro. Everything's selling out, bro. Like, it's so hard.
You can't. 3-0. Who would be your goal scorers?
I think we'll get a penny.
Okay.
I think we'll get a penalty, and I expect Saka to bag again against United. I think Xhaka will bag. because Xhaka tends to play well against United.
Hmm.
And you know what? Fuck it, party.
Wow. Wow. You guys are very, very confident. The humble but humble confident. And it's okay. It's okay. And
What's your prediction, bro? What's your prediction?
I think it will be okay. I will take a draw first and foremost.
You're
I will take a
scared.
draw.
You're scared. That's why you're saying you'll take a draw. You're scared.
I want to understand position to position, right? Before I jump into anything, because everybody knows I have the biggest chest out of everyone when it comes to content on YouTube. Nobody can, everybody will tell you here. But I want to be very critical as to understanding how my manager is going to line up. As a fan base, as a United fan base, we ourselves are actually not sure how our manager is going to line up. We are in disarray in terms of, is he going to line up with Bruno Fernandes on the right? Is he going to line up with Antony? Is Sancho going to even be on the bench? One of our main players who keeps the team together, Martial, is nowhere to be seen. I don't know if you find him. Please, he's a French guy. If you see him, please let me know.
Nah, he's good, man.
He wears black gloves.
He's good, man. I don't like the criticism you give him, He's good, bro. Come on. He's actually good. He's good.
What? You have a job, right? I'm guessing you have a job, right?
Yeah.
Or you go to uni?
I do go uni as well, yeah.
So you're a great student, but you never turn up for lessons. What's the point? They're not gonna pass you. Uni's not gonna have that.
I know that, but okay, cool.
Same thing with Partey. They complained about his injury record. They said,
Last season, yeah.
Yeah, they were not happy. Imagine Partey was 30% more available. You could have possibly been in Champions League.
That's true. That's true.
From that logical perspective, people see me as the outside. Oh, he's that guy that complains about Martial. But when you peel the layers back of this onion, and before you start crying at me, you will actually realize that Martial's a very key player, and he would be such a pivotal player in helping us achieve great things if this guy was fit. The guy's just not fit. He's not even fit to be an athlete. That's how much I've gone to. I don't think he's fit to be an athlete. He's not played. Okay, here's the stat. He's not played one 90-minute game this whole season. He's not played one 90-minute game for 2 years. A year and a half, something like that. Something crazy.
I get what you're saying, but when Martial's on the pitch, bro, Martial's the bad.
Yeah, but so was Ronaldo Nazario when he was on the pitch. So was Luis Saha. So was so many other players. Adriano could have been such a great player. So many players, man. Who else? That Everton, Ross Barkley, after his injury. So many players. Gareth Bale could have achieved way more if Real Madrid respected. It's all of this stuff, but you have to be on the pitch. You have to have soldiers on the pitch. Imagine now Gabriel Jesus has more run of injuries. It's not going to help you, is it? Really? Let's be honest. You guys are counting down the days, fingers crossed, as to when he comes back second half of the season, so you can get back firing again, right? You can get back firing. And look at Van Dijk, for example, after his injury, not been the same. It kills us. We're paying silly money. The fact that I'm even saying it to you as an Arsenal fan, pay silly money. He was the highest paid teenager when he came in, and he's on like 250 grand a week to be on the medic department. I don't need that. That money could be used for a player that would at least give me minutes.
Do you rate Luke Shaw?
Very highly. Signed by Luke Shaw. That's signed by Luke Shaw. Last season, no. Okay. Last season, no. Because rightly so. But this season, I do. Very much.
What about previous seasons when he injured all the time?
Yeah, didn't like done. I was like, no. I did start of this season. Before the season started, I wanted to rip his contract up.
Right, okay, that's fair then.
But he's here. The fact is, he's here. Left back, no problem. Centre back, no problem. Game in, game out. He came. He might even pocket Eddie this game. He might even come and pocket Eddie. We don't know. We don't know.
That's funny, bro.
It's
You're playing
possible.
with a different kettle of fish. You're playing against the best team in the country this season. Like, different kettle of fish, bro. We're not
I mean,
City. Like, and plus, we don't lose at home. We don't lose at home. The last team that beat us at the Emirates, guess what team it was?
who was it who beat you in Emirates?
City.
And you have to
City.
play them 3 times this season. Still,
We'll beat them. We'll beat them.
I mean, you know, you guys did have a little fumble in your friendly game against Juventus. I was experiencing that. I'm thinking, there is some sort of ways to manipulate them, but that was a friendly.
That was a friendly, bro.
We're not gonna concentrate on that too much. Newcastle did, you know, take 2 points from you, and you had a draw. That was very important. But let's be honest, you guys still have City to play 3 times. You know, including the cup run. You have Newcastle to play. You have Liverpool to play away. You have Chelsea to play. There is so many games you have to play in terms of in the league.
See, out of all those teams you mentioned, the only team that I'm worried about right now, as of right now, is Newcastle, based on the fact we're playing at their ground and they're looking good. However, City, we're playing them at home first. Just get me 3 points. Don't care how you get it, as long as you get me that 3 points. Liverpool haven't been great this season, if we're being honest. They've not been that great.
Oh,
And Chelsea,
diabolical.
Chelsea,
Yeah, they're not even in the conversation. Let me just get through some of the super chat as well. It says, quiet Faz, I got this. We are winning 2-0 easy, says Omo. Omo says he's winning. Manchester United is winning 2-0 easy. Big up Ronald with the super chat. Says, Dom, brother, you are in Planet Faz, so I respect you. But you are getting smoked on the weekend. You are in for a beautiful humbling again. Remember these words. Football is a humbler. Remember, brother.
I can't wait, man. Can't
Sunday
wait to be humble.
after the
Can't
game.
wait.
I don't hide, so I'll be here. Of course, I'll be here. And we'll have to assess what has happened. Do you wanna, let's talk business. How much for Martial?
I wouldn't take him at Arsenal.
You're not taking us. I'm trying to flog Martial. I need some cash. Do you want a McTominay? I got a discount on McTominay.
Bro, send that guy to Celtic or something, bro.
What if McTominay turns up now against Arsenal? He loves a physical battle. He loves a challenge.
He'll get sent off, bro. He's a dummy, isn't he? He'll probably try to elbow my man. He gets sent off, bro. He's a dumb mute, bro.
But it's Xhaka has that in him as well. Arteta had to go and pull him in the last game against Tottenham, even though you were winning. Even though you were winning.
Nah, listen. Xhaka went to back his teammate, bro. He's a real leader, bro. This is what we need. Like,
okay. Well, we have someone with a as well. Even though he's booked and not playing, but we have another one. His name is Bruno Fernandes. Wow, you don't like bro? Wow, chat. This guy is not rating Bruno Fernandes at all. Wow, he's not liking Bruno Fernandes. He's laughing. He's laughing at Bruno, man. Our El Capitan. Our Magnifico.
Bro, can I be honest, yeah? Good goal scoring midfielder. That's all I'm going to say. Everything else stinks, bro.
You don't like his pressing?
Oh, what? Might as well.
You don't like his defensive duties?
If you're going for pressing and defensive duties, bro, you might as well sign Conor Gallagher from Chelsea. Because he'll do that.
He's a passion merchant, Conor Gallagher. He loves Chelsea.
Bruno just gives the big fucking arm, bro. But big game comes. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Okay. I'm just speaking facts. Hey, don't come.
Yeah, I mean, Odegaard has outperformed him. There's no denying it. Hey. There's no beating around the bush.
Hey.
But he's a pivotal player, and he's someone who has that aggressiveness in him. He loves a challenge. He loves to be physical.
Who?
Bruno Fernandes.
Him? No way. No way you're saying he loves the challenge, bro. touch the guy will be flying over. Come on, man, trying to get the other players sent off, bro. Like,
Yeah. That's it. I like it. That's called dark arts of football. The dark arts. Bruno has 100 goal contributions in 156 appearances, which is obviously, like Dom said, a very, very good goal scoring midfielder.
midfielder. Very good. Very good.
Liam says, mark my words, United will win. A lot of chest, man. I feel like everybody's being just, I feel like we have to match Arsenal's confidence. That's why we're being like, yeah, we're gonna win. We can't sit here and say, oh, let's wait and see, because my goodness, if Arsenal beat us, it's 1-1. Let's be honest, it's 1-1. We beat them, they beat
I'm
us.
not
It's
doing
like,
this, bro. No. If Arsenal beats you, yeah. When Arsenal deals with Manchester FC, United FC, innit? That's what I call them, because you're not the real club in Manchester, but
wow, no. That is crossing the line. That is diabolical. We cannot have that.
When Arsenal deals with Trafford FC, I don't want to hear chat no more. The real team in Trafford, innit? Because you lot aren't the real team in Manchester. Like, if you know, innit? I mean, a lot of United fans would know because you're all glory hunters, but
Faz Arsenal is nervous. Look at this guy's face. This is the same squad that got smoked by PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah, with changes, bro. Come on, you know what rotation is, G. Bro, you don't. How can I not be? Why would I be nervous about United when I've got?
Someone says 8-2. Says Faz, bring this Dom back on Sunday. Oh, they want you on Sunday, Dom. They want you for Sunday dinner. By the way, let me before you go, I will show you, because Dom, I am about this life. Let me be honest, right? I am about this life. So I had one after the City game, and I have one for the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
And I have one for the Barcelona game. I am about this life.
Yeah.
So I come prepared. I come locked and loaded. Sunday, we shall see. I will send you the link as normal, like I did today. And it will be all will be unveiled on Sunday. All will be unveiled. But big up yourself.
Listen, when we beat you, I still want you to smoke it for celebration. When we beat you, I still want you to light it up for celebration. Because do you know why?
My chest.
I'll tell you why. Because we're actually stopping your rivals from winning it.
Okay.
Rivals. So I want you to smoke it for celebration.
Okay.
When we deal with you, I want you to smoke it, have everything, or the takeaway, do what you want. But we're gonna beat you lot. 3-0, like I said, and I'm not taking it back. Easy.
My prediction is 2-0. That's what I said. I think. Sorry, no, I put not 2-0. 2-1. I said 2-0 against Arsenal. I said 2-1 to Manchester United. I think we can do it. I think Antony, the passion merchant, he'll get his shirt like this, like he did at Old Trafford.
Fidget spinner, yeah.
I think the best fidget spinner as well. The best fidget spinner.
Bro, he won't do niche this game. He'll get subbed off. He'll probably start calling Bruno Puta again.
Hey. But that happens. That happens. Arsenal have had their fair share of going back and forth. Let's be honest. It happens.
When we were pants, when we were pants. Now you see us winning. Do you see it? Now, title challenges.
Technically, last season you had 5 games in hand to make Champions League, and there was the we've got Super Maker Teta, but unfortunately, yes, we gave it to you. By the way, let's not forget, latter half of the season, I went on camera. I said, Arsenal, thank you very much. Here you go. We've handed it to you, and yet you still didn't make it. But
we bottled it.
But if the thing is, okay, if you beat us on Sunday.
When, bro? I don't like the if when. Just say when.
Sunday, and you do not win the league, May 18th when the league is ending?
Yeah.
Please, please accept the link because you must win the league after you beat us now. You must. There's no two ways about it. If you beat us, then it is what it is. Even though deep down inside my heart will say City, 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 Newcastle, Chelsea, Liverpool, Europa. You have so many games. Anything is possible. Party's got an
Anything is
injury in
possible.
him. Party's got an injury in him. There's probably a meltdown and a breakdown in Arsenal because we know after Christmas, Arsenal always have a breakdown and meltdown.
Is it?
We're just
Has it
waiting for
happened
it.
so far yet?
It's not. It's not. That's what I'm thinking. When is that happening?
It's
When is
not
that meltdown
happening.
happening?
It's not happening this season. Like, I
Mm.
don't think people realize what winners we've got in that squad in Zinchenko and Jesus. I don't think people are deep in it. Like,
Yeah, but they're not winners compared to Casemiro, Varane, and Martinez. Come on, like we've got 9 Champions Leagues,
Martinez.
and
Which
he's won the world.
Martinez?
He's won the World Cup.
Yeah, on the bench, bro.
No. He was not on the bench. He made crucial tackles. What are you telling me, Dom? He made crucial tackles in numerous games. He made goal-saving tackles.
Wait. This guy's a dickhead, you know, man. So
He
the
made-
cheap version of Pop Smoke.
He made goal-saving tackles. Goal-saving tackles, and he has a World Cup in him. Come on, he has a World Cup,
Alright,
and
cool,
we have
cool.
9. We have 9 Champions League amongst 2
Alright.
players.
For Real Madrid, but I'm saying, like, if you, bro, people aren't deep in this. Like, for example, when we lost against you, like, yeah, everyone expects us to just break down easy.
Sure.
Next game,
Yep. True.
next game, Brentford, clean 3-0. Even brought on a 15-year-old.
True.
What now? Do you know what I mean?
I said that once we punch you, you're gonna feel it and you're
Yeah.
gonna crumble, but you didn't. That is true.
I'm not pressed about United. I'll be so real. Like, for some bullshit reason, let's say we lost that game, I still think we can still win the league. Like, no matter
Well,
what.
yeah, the points is still, what would it be 5 points behind, so
Yeah.
it's still a decent distance. But straight after us, you have to go and play Man City straight away after 5 days. I think,
FA Cup,
4 days.
FA Cup, bro.
You're not bothered about the FA Cup? Wow.
We've won it so many times, bro. Come on. I need to see my team win the league or Europa League.
You don't want a trip to Wembley?
Been there, whole city. That's good enough. As long as I've seen them win it. But I'm talking about Prem. Bro, I was
4 years old.
I was pissing the bed, bro.
Yeah, 4
I
years
need
old.
to see them win it. And I need to see my team.
What about
European trophy.
Everton are struggling? Lampard, he might turn up something, Goodison Park.
You know it's bad when the club is saying we need a high security.
Yeah, that is bad.
So
it is not a good situation.
One goal they concede could be it.
Then you have City at home. You're confident in that?
Yeah, definitely.
You have Palace at home as well. Palace, they're not bad, but they're not really that good this season. They are actually bad. Actually, let's call it a spade a spade. They are bad. But the main one for me is you've got. Yeah, yeah. You do have Liverpool at home. That's the game I'm going to be. And then you have City.
Liverpool away.
Sorry, Liverpool are playing home. You play away. I apologize. Yeah, that's the game. You have Liverpool away. Yeah, that's the game I'll be really, really concentrating on.
If Leeds United are going to Liverpool to get a result, and we've got a much better squad than Leeds United.
But by then, Cody Gakpo might start feeling himself. And
there's a reason why that Donny only went for 30 mil, bro.
You think so? He had a fantastic World Cup.
That's good. Purple patch merchant, bro.
He's had a fantastic season in his former club as well before he came here.
Faz. Me and you can play in that league.
I don't think I can. I think you can, but definitely not me. I'm finished. My knees are finished. But Dom, it has been very, very, very nice to have you. I shall
Thank
see
you, bro.
you on Sunday. Big up yourself. Make sure you shout out where people can find you.
Just on Instagram, innit? Like, don't mend it too far. That's it.
Okay, once you
Instagram.
hop out of here, put your Instagram in the chat and people go check him out. But big up yourself. Thank you very
Love,
much for
bro.
joining, Dom. Take
Thank you
care
for having me,
and
bro.
good luck on Sunday. Good luck.
Wishing you the same, bro. May the
Yeah,
best
man.
team win.
May the best team win indeed. Thank you, Dom. Yeah, there you go. That was Dom, Arsenal fan, requested to come on. He's a very nice guy. Gave me a lot of chest, gave me a lot of smoke. Rightly so. They have the confidence. They have the upper hand. They are gaining, as some would say. They are the ones that are gaining the momentum. They have Partey in form, Eddie. Saka, Martinelli. They got everybody in form, man. They got Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, Odegaard, Ramsdale. I'm just going through the freaking names, man. Just going through the freaking names. We must beat them. We have to beat them by any means necessary, Chad. We have to beat them. God, please, please. Oh my God, I wanna suck that cigar, man. I really, oh my God, that cigar. We got Taki there. Oh God, we got Taki there. Big up Ronald, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Says, on a serious, Dom is your uncle Ty. I would be honest, we didn't need Casemiro last time. We don't need him now. We have a surprise for you that you are not expecting at all, Dom. Stay quiet and humble, bro. Well, I'll be honest with you, Ronald. He's not here, he's just left. But he doesn't have to be humble and quiet. If I was top of the league, Ronald, you know me, I'd be topless, right? I'd be doing streams topless. Come talk to me nice. I'm top of the league. What are you telling me? Like, I would be killing content creators left, right, and center. I'll be killing fans left, right, and center. They couldn't handle me. They would have to block me. I would be that shameless. If I'm top of the league, I'd be disgusting. But you know what? He was actually surprisingly humble, surprisingly calm. At certain times, I was like, okay, that's Arsenal arrogance, Partey and Casemiro. But he did say this season. He said this season. I get that. I understand. But for us, Casemiro's done miracles. So I understand the bias for us as well. But overall, squad-wise, though, player for player, Ben White, let's go. If you go for player, Ben White, Bissaka, Dallo. I would say Dallo. Zinchenko or Luke Shaw. I would say Luke Shaw. Partey or Casemiro, I'll take Casemiro. Odegaard or Bruno, I'd say Odegaard. Eddie Nketiah or Martial, I'd say Eddie. Or Gabriel Jesus or Martial, I'd say Jesus. Saka or Antony? Antony. Martinelli or Rashford is Rashford. Xhaka or Eriksen? God, that's a hard one. Xhaka or Eriksen? Might have to go Xhaka, Might have to go Xhaka, But then Eriksen be giving me bare assists. Man, what are you doing here? You're not in the stream. Normally, you are not in the stream anyways because you're with your, Shawty is like a melody in my head. You found a new thing that you're cooking for in the kitchen. Na 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 every day. That's what you're doing, Yuma. And now you're here saying like the thing on your birthday. Big up to you though. Happy birthday to Yuma. Everybody make sure you wish Yuma a great 33rd happy birthday. He's turned 33 years old. A fine young man in his late prime. Uh, he's doing well. He's doing well. I have told him though he needs to settle down. He says, invite me. I don't even know if you're a member anymore because the way you move is very non-member-esque. Xhaka Eriksson is liability defensively. I think, yeah, that's why I said Xhaka as well. Zidane Iqbal and Fred do play. We will be in trouble. Oh, God. Between Saka and Anthony, actually, Saka, bro. I have Anthony stocks, man. I can't let that go. Faz, my wife said, sing more. I don't know if that's a compliment or concern, Chuck. I'll be honest with you. It is a compliment, but a concerned compliment. I do like to sing, though, in the stream. You know, you guys do know me. I do like to sing. What can I sing right now? Arsenal, you know, I need to sing a song about Arsenal. I did sing one to Hamza the other week. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy getting clapped? You got clapped at Old Trafford, and you're gonna get clapped in Emirates. Rashford is gonna score. He's gonna score 2 goals. Past Ramsdale, his shithousery is useless. Thomas Partey isn't gonna do anything that Casemiro does. No, I must save the lyrics for Sunday, man. Sunday service. Big up Chuck's wife for the compliments, though. I appreciate it. I have sent the members the link to join in the members only chat. So please kindly check the members only chat and you will see the link to join the stream. Big up yourself. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of DMs, man. A lot of DMs about the game, Arsenal United game. I know the Ronaldo and Messi game happened today, but clearly nobody cares. It's probably the most not talked about GOAT game ever. But yeah, the link is in the members only chat. So if you want to join, feel free to join. Anyways, Eric Ten Hag says, don't give up the day job. Why? I can sing, you know. If I really want to, I can sing. And I'm sure I can sing better than you. That's for sure as well. If you would like to have a sing song and a sing off karaoke, I will definitely accept you on that challenge. Big up Yuma, who has decided to join. No, go and put your makeup on first. I know I haven't added you to the stream. Go and put your makeup on. He's about to put his makeup on. Yeah, he's putting his makeup on. I would add him, but there's a lot of powder on the stream. But there he is, man, the 33-year-old. Oh. The 33-year-old man.
Back. Let's talk football. Let's talk. You don't like me no more?
No, first and foremost, no, I do not like you because you disappear on me every time. You message you. It's like 2 a.m. You message Messi's the GOAT, and then 4 a.m. you message Ronaldo's not the GOAT, and then 6 a.m. you message Rashford is red. You just random, and then you just here and there.
You know what? It's so much going on right now in my life that I'm trying to show love and attention to things that I love. And Planet Fast community is one of those things that I do cherish. And I will always make time for it. If you haven't noticed, I still comment, like, and share on your videos. I still do that. That's just me showing love.
That's like saying to your woman, I still pay the bills, but I just need to go do my things. I'm still here, though. Like that's like telling your wife, like when your wife says, when your partner says, you don't see me enough. You don't give me enough attention. And you say, bitch, we sleep together. We're in the same bed. What the fuck do you mean? We're in the same group chat,
Okay.
Paz.
You know what? Sorry, I have to have my Mackies.
That's a
Look,
McDonald's?
yeah, I got some Mackies on my birthday. It's only right.
That's a McDonald's?
Yeah, Mackies.
What kind of McDonald's is that?
American version. We have the worst version, by the way. McDonald's is the worst in America. You go McDonald's abroad, and it's like, hey, 5-star restaurant, gaucho settings. America and McDonald's in America is like.
You got McDonald's on your birthday. Okay.
Yeah,
I wonder what else you're gonna. I wonder what else you're gonna get on your birthday. But
you gotta humble
big up to
yourself,
Ronald.
Let's
Ronald
talk
as
football. I want to talk football, man. I want to talk
Talk to
football.
me.
What we talking
Talk
about? What
to
we
me.
talking about?
Firstly, I haven't obviously heard much from you in terms of. Well, you might have been active on the group chat, but I've been busy myself. Talk to me about yesterday first.
Yesterday, I don't know whether it was either they were too focused on Arsenal or it's just a repeat of last year in which we struggle at controlling games at the tail end of things, at the tail end of the game, due to our mentality. Obviously, Bruno is a part of that. Rashford is a part of that. Garnacho and Antony, whereas people just want to run forward, make their runs, and Bruno obviously is more than capable of making those passes, and he doesn't know how to be mature enough to be like Ericsson or Casemiro and just play the simple pass and retain the ball and keep things ticking. No, Bruno is still Bruno. And so that's what it was yesterday. I was furious, just like all of us are. But I just knew that.
At what point did you get more furious?
At the point in which it was at the point in which the free kick went in, because the yellow card, I've already accepted it. Like, it is what it is. I was coming in with the mindset that McFred will handle Arsenal, because Casemiro, there's no way he's gonna get. There's no way Casemiro can play a whole game without getting a yellow. Then what made me even more upset, now that I'm deep in it, is the McTominay penalty. And I think that because we got that pen against Manchester City, they're going to revert back to their old ways of not giving United penalties, because I go back to saying this. The first pen we won this year was against Arsenal, and we didn't get one since like 2 games ago. I forgot what game in which we got a VAR decision, but this is the first biggest one we've had since Arsenal, the first time we played Arsenal. So I don't know if now we're now going to get penalized with that, because that's twice now. We played Newcastle, Jadon Sancho fell down, no pen. I believe Chelsea, same thing, no pen. Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park on a Wednesday night, no pen. Premier League, help me, help you, help us. Long story short, it is what it is. Hey, we're upset. Manchester United fans are upset, and that is the greatest thing. That was the best thing that I received from it. Standards are back. Say it with your chest. We will beat Arsenal. Say it with your chest. Stop being a little punk. Stop hiding behind your little screens. Say it with your chest. All right? Manchester United, we are the second best team, if not the second best team, for damn sure the third best team in this league. Who should I be afraid of?
Like I said, respect is taken, is not given. I'm not going to give respect. You got to take it. You got to beat me first. I mean, you haven't beaten me, and you talk about me, I should be afraid of you. Nah, I wasn't afraid of them. Nah. I think we beat them the last time. What makes you think we're not going to beat them again? And back then, we're building rhythm. And now we have consistent game, consistent rhythm. Of course, we're going to beat them. I think, what's the last time we lost back-to-back games? That's the beginning of the season, and that's about it.
I just want to add this before I let Ronald go, is the fact that this is the first time in a while that I'm so interested and curious into seeing how the team responds. Because we are livid. The players are livid. The manager is livid. Everyone is pissed off. Where's that anger going to be channeled to? And is it going to be channeled in the right and efficient manner? That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ronald.
Okay. Ronald, firstly, we must serenade this man as we should, as the princess that he is. Happy birthday to you.
Is that my son?
Happy birthday. Sing, prisoner, sing, man. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That's how they say happy birthday in prison. Happy birthday, man. Stop snoring when you sleep. I can hear it from my cell, bitch. That's how they say happy birthday in prison. Yuma, please, on your birthday, on your 33rd birthday, please share us some knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. You have survived 33 years of life.
29.
I would say the same thing when I'm 33, but yeah, please.
Wisdom. Memories matter more than money.
Wow.
Memories matter more than money.
That's right, people. So stop buying your Tinder premium and start going outside.
Make memories.
Like he did.
Tinder premium don't work.
Well,
bro, it doesn't work in prison any which way.
it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's a scam.
This is why I love the community, man. The community is just crack. Pure crackhead.
What if he's trying to get, Manscaped, get endorsed by Manscaped? What are you talking about? Tinder don't work.
Tinder premium didn't work. It worked at some point, then it stopped working.
I was just speaking to someone who advises me, and I was saying, I keep it sometimes too raw, where I don't think sponsors would sponsor me, because the way I bashed Manscaped, the way I went at Nike, the way I will go at certain things that I don't like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get a sponsorship. I swear to God.
You get a sponsorship. It's easy.
I hope
they should create things that you don't go at. Simple.
I hope that exactly right. Exactly. But I mean, I just say it as sometimes too much, and it might end up messing up future relationships. But anyways, that's that. Let's get on to our plans. Right. Let's talk about the person that is going to be probably pivotal in the Arsenal game, right? It's going to create a lot of controversy, a lot of conversation. Mr. Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay, the main guy in that midfield for the Arsenal game. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Fred? Is it going to be Fred Eriksson? Is it going to be McFred? Who is it going to be? Are you guys concerned if it's Scott McTominay?
I'm not concerned. When's the last time you seen him play? Seen him start? And stay in that DM role. The last time we saw him start and stay in that DM role, for me, is the Man City game. And that's because we brought Casemiro. Casemiro hasn't played in a while. What is the Man City? It was a certain game. And Casemiro didn't play. It was McTominay that started. And everybody was worried. I think it was Liverpool. And we still won. So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, this is where our faith, all the years that we've had and stayed with McFred, is for this game. This game right here. It's as simple as that. It's this game right here. I need them to be on orange cards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's the energy that I need, specifically those two players. Those two players, in order for us to win, put it like this, guys. I'll put this real simply. In order for us to win, one, McFred has to start. Eriksson, your defensive transition, I keep on harping on it. It's actually bad. Players literally just dribble around him. They don't even try to do any techers.
But that's after 60 minutes though. We already know him. Eriksson doesn't have to keep going after 60 minutes. He does decrease.
Exactly. So I think that, and if Ten Hag, just like you said, almost, then Ten Hag should start with McFred. Start with McFred so that you can now bring Eriksson to then dictate the tempo, because we are playing in London and we have been horrible in the city of London this season. I don't think people have actually deeped it, starting with Brentford. It's just that right there made our London spell as a team bad. I don't think we've received 3 points. Have we won 3 points? Fulham is the only one.
Okay.
Fulham. That's it. Everyone else we've drawn or we've lost. So I'm skeptical about this, but in order for us to win, Fred and McTominay is as simple as this. They have to get a 7 or above. They're the most important players for us in this game. How are you going to contain? You know that Zinchenko is going to come in and add numbers in the midfield. Bruno, you know that. Ten Hag knows that. So you're going to have to come in and play. That midfield is going to be Royal Rumble, WWE 7.
On Fulham, we won 2-1, and the last goal came at the 90th minute with Garnacho.
Can I say
Okay.
something now? I've been
Yeah,
listening
go
to
for
each
it.
and every one of you. Okay. So here's my team. I need De Gea in goal. I need Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right side. I need Varane right next to him. I need Luke Shaw as the centre back. And I need Malacia as the left back. Then I need a CDM with a bandage on his head. His name is Lisandro Martinez. Along with Fred. Did we forget Martinez can play as a CDM?
Well, we kind of did because Ten Hag doesn't really want him to.
Ten Hag doesn't like him at CDM. He knows that his best position is centre back.
Has Ten Hag been in the situation where he desperately needs a CDM?
I have been being told by
even in this game, he knows that he messed up because this guy was just 1 minute away from getting substituted that game. If he had just waited for that 1 minute, it would have never happened.
Well, I said it. It's on Ten Hag, right? I don't know what you guys think. I'll just quickly go around. I said I blame Ten Hag for not taking Casemiro off earlier. There is no reason for Casemiro to stay on the pitch at 80th minute. Absolutely no reason. I don't know if you guys agree.
On the 91st minute.
Yeah. Do you guys agree or disagree? But
yeah,
I agree.
I say Ten Hag got it wrong after he took off Ericsson. And when he took off Anthony and brought in McTominay as a 10 and put Bruno on the right, he got it wrong automatically.
Yeah, but McTominay nearly got onto goal. Let's be honest. He did nearly get onto goal. That penalty shout should have been our call, but you guys again know me. I don't like to really talk about ref's decision. It is what it is. The game should be killed off naturally by itself. But I don't think McTominay looked like he wanted to score as well. He kind of fell over very easily. I think he could have done a little bit better.
He could have stood on his foot.
Considering how physical this guy is, he could have done better. Let's be honest.
I'll be very honest with you.
My thing is, I don't know.
Just 60 minutes of Wout Weghorst, I was better off with Ronaldo.
It's only one game.
I know.
It's only one game. Yeah. It's only 48 hours.
You could say that.
In the last 24 hours, what have I seen? Wout is slow because his pace has got nothing to do with how he's around the players, right? He can be a pacey player if he doesn't know the system. Ronaldo, on the other hand, scored 2 goals past PSG.
Yeah, but I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing that yet.
I'm just saying we need a better striker.
Wow, we have to
as good as he is, defensively as good as he is, because he's the tallest, I think, in our midfield or defense, right?
In the squad, he's the tallest person in the squad.
And I think he won most of the corners as well last game.
We will see. Go on, you were saying something. No. Go on. Sorry, whoever was saying something.
No, you could go ahead.
Oh no! I was just gonna say that. Yeah, with number 27. Yeah, just like you said, not to add a lot, but yeah, I just felt like he was a bit too top heavy. Like all you have to do was just nudge him, and then his legs couldn't handle his upper body weight, and then he just tipped over. It was like, what's going on here? But he did add something in the set piece realm. When we were attacking set pieces, there was one phase of play where literally the ball came at him and it was just in the air for like 4 or 5 seconds. And he had the same effect that Maguire would have on the defensive end. It's just that it was translated to the offensive end, which I thought is actually really good because sometimes we will need to just sustain that pressure and win those 50 balls and continue just trying to chip at it. So on that note, it was good. But
I did appreciate him in linking up the play when he did on the halfway line with Bruno. However, when Bruno went ahead with the ball Antony was already in position. If you remember the ball he gave to Antony, which did not reach him, Weghorst was not even close to being close to Antony or Bruno. So the pass was already missed, and he had to go for the far man when he could have just laid it off to the second strike or to the only striker that we have, and we could have had a goal.
I'll see. I think four more games to decide my overall decision on Val.
My thing is,
Go on.
my thing is the reason we scored our first goal because of what movement in the box.
Yeah, that is true. He dragged two defenders with him. Yeah, he did.
My thing is, you don't have to touch the ball a lot. You just stay in the box and how you move around, let everybody else work. You're just there to poach. He's just there to poach and maybe link a play, but I need him there just as a poacher. Because there are times where where you just need the ball, you just want someone to cross the ball wildly out of nowhere, cross the ball. He is there.
That's the same. My same feeling with Haaland as well. You know, that's what he does. He just picks up stray balls here and there. Big up General in the stream as well. Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us, the senior man, General. General, what did you make of last night? I mean, Casemiro yellow card. I'm sure you're disappointed. A draw that feels like a loss. I'm sure you're disappointed. But you know, where's your head at now?
One and only General. I'm out here. Bro, I just got to say, Humor, happy birthday. Everyone else, Omo. Wait.
I'm sorry, General. Do that again? What did you just do?
He knows.
What is that? Is that some sort of Pokemon?
Sensei, bro.
Nah,
Sensei.
not Pokemon, but I think
he knows, bro. I know.
What?
Anime, some kind of
respect, bro.
some kind of an anime character does that.
Faz doesn't know nothing because anime cartoon. Ignore him. Because anime cartoon.
Hey,
I'm sure I've seen.
Hey, look at Fast. Look at.
You think you gonna do this to me? Wow, the guys. Okay, General, continue, man. This guy.
What was I saying? Yeah, happy birthday to Humor, Ronald Wagwan, Omo Wagwan, Faz. Number one, your stocks are rising, bro.
Thank you very much.
Flipping, I was pissed. The Casemiro, I was pissed. I wanted to see Casemiro versus Partey. I really wanted to see it. Now we're not seeing it, so I think Bruno put him into shit. Like he's the one that lost the ball there, or he didn't go in for a challenge or something like that. He could have avoided that situation. Ten Hag, he should have taken him off. I agree with you. He should have taken him off. There's no reason why we should keep him on, and he's at such a risk. Do you understand? So that's what I feel. And it was a brilliant free kick that I can't fault that free kick they scored. I can't. Do you get what I'm saying? But before that, we should have buried some of the chances, some selfish play from certain people.
Number 10. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak in it if I speak, but yeah, like there's certain things that we need to like kind of. I think Ten Hag knows it. That's why he's so pissed that he drilled it into these guys. You need to be more clinical. You need to be like ruthless. And that day we wasn't. Especially the second half, we wasn't ruthless, and that's what happened. So, bro, we're beating Arsenal anyway. I don't even want to swear, but yeah, like we're beating Arsenal. We are beating Arsenal. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know who's gonna play, but we're gonna beat them. I don't care. That's it, straight up and down.
Okay. I'll be honest. I am confident, but can I be honest? Like in behind the scenes, hopefully nobody outside is listening. I'm nervous, bro.
They're always listening, bro. They're always listening.
I'm fucking nervous, bro.
Listening.
No, guys, you don't have to be nervous. They haven't played Man City even once this season.
Yeah, but I mean, for our game.
I don't care. We won. I don't care. We won already.
No, but it does. It does
count. Okay, you tell me, Faz.
Listen.
No,
sorry.
Hold on.
I trust my manager. I forgot the Crystal Palace game. That front four, they mess up the game. after the 80th minute. They have a bunch of chances with a 4-on-3 counter attack, and they ruined it every single time. That was annoying. I'm not blaming the ref. It's the player's fault. It's not the ref's fault.
I don't know why VAR. I don't know. But go on, Ronald. You were saying something. Yeah? You were saying something.
What I was saying was that when I'm looking at the Arsenal squad that played against us, fans, right? That was Martinelli, Jesus, Saka, Xhaka, Lokonga, Odegaard, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White, and Ramsdale. The only person changing in this team are two people. One is Partey, which is the pivotal one, and the other one is Jesus getting replaced by Nketiah. What's the other change?
True.
And Jesus gave us problem. Jesus gave problem the last time. He's a terrible
And
player.
the last time we played Sancho.
But you see, okay. Here's two things. One, Ronald, the reason why we have to be, yes, we have chest. I have chest. I can speak for, and Joker has chest. It seems like the reason why we're a bit skeptical is because even though we beat Arsenal that last game, we could all say full on, hands down, they were the better team. Correct? Can we all agree on that one?
Well, no.
No. Because last I remember, Yuma,
Let me check.
I remember, people actually see the end result. They don't see the whole game.
No. I know. I saw the whole game, and I'll put my hands up. Yes, we were better at the moment, but I'm talking about the totality of the game. I think Arsenal played better, and what I'm a bit wary about is the fact that one, we are playing in their house. The fans are going to be on us. You already know Arsenal fans don't like us. They are going to be on our case. It's going to be a very hostile environment. Who is going to be the leader in the midfield to the forward line to handle us? Because I already told you that Bruno is not, he's a leader, but in terms of calming us down.
Martinez.
Last time we played, they had 3 shots on target. They had all those possession with 3 shots on target. And Arteta had the same exact thing as Manchester City. All you have to do is line up the same exact way and you're smacking them easily.
Okay, just tell me
there
one
are
thing,
Arsenal
Yuma.
fans in the chat, by the way. Just so you guys
I don't care
know.
about them. They're just there. Thank you.
All their goals have been off
what
transition.
Thank you for being here. Leave a like.
I think they beat Spurs because they had no goalkeeper. It's like you know what we did to you already. So don't act. You should act fresh because it's gonna happen again.
Listen to me. You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
we can go on.
You saw what Fred did to KDB. Fred left him home.
He's not hungry no more. That's my problem with KDB. That's a separate topic. He doesn't have that hunger. Xhaka,
But
Partey,
KDB
and
is
whoever
at the
else
same
are
level.
right now.
But KDB is at the same level as
Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard.
Hungry. They're hungry. They're salivating. They want to do something great. So
First and foremost, they want to do something great. They want to get it back in blood. They want revenge. Yeah. What better way to get revenge in their house? They want to continue to push for that gap, to double digit instead of single digit. That's very important now that City's won as well. And they want to keep fresh because they literally have Man City next. And they're playing, if I'm not mistaken, they're playing Man City at home, away. Yeah, they're playing Man City away. So, by the way, tickets are going for £30, Man City versus Arsenal. If anybody wants it, it's the cheapest price ticket in football. If you want to go and watch it at Etihad Stadium, it is that cheap. But you know the maddest thing is, Man City fans aren't proud of it. Like if it was us, I'd be proud of it. But they're not proud. They're shameful. But nonetheless, if they beat us, I'll be honest with you, it's literally on for them. At that point, I'll be like, okay, this is on, because it's halfway through the season. After our game, it's halfway through the season.
Hey, the pressure's on them. It's not on us. The pressure's on them. Because they have to beat us, then play against Man City. You said Man City's next. The pressure's on them.
I don't know.
Is it Newcastle in between with Chelsea and Liverpool? This is their time right here. They have to get points there.
I don't know if they know about this pressure. this kind of
Is he,
pressure.
yeah, that's the thing. That annoys
They
me.
don't know
We
about
keep
this
on
one.
saying pressure, but they're so naive. They're so young. Saka don't even know how to spell the word pressure, and you just
Exactly.
handling his business.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know this. They don't know this pressure, bro. They don't know.
They have
There's a certain
kids
type
on
of-
them.
Come on,
Like,
Okay, so
come on, man.
Odegaard
We're going.
can be covered by Fred, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all can agree.
Mm-hmm.
He can
Mhm.
run
Yes.
with him as long as he runs. Xhaka can be done a job on by Licha.
Xhaka? No, Xhaka is going to be done by Martial if Martial plays.
Oh, please.
Okay, Omo,
Please.
stop smoking.
Listen.
You see, Ronald is fed up.
I don't know. Where,
I'm mad.
where is
And
he?
lastly,
Where is
lastly,
he? But anyway,
Bruno does a job on Partey. I don't know how are we losing the midfield battle if and only if we don't go with McFred, but we go with Martinez and Fred.
but
Okay, you
what?
see-
Because Shaw
I
can
agree
play
with that.
a centre back position very well.
Can I just mention as well, whilst you all are here, these types of Arsenal fans, I absolutely hope, yeah, that you trip over and you, like, you know, when you were a child, you hurt your elbows and your knees. I hope you scrape your elbow and your knees. I hope so. Because when your team was in the gutter, you did not answer my phone. You didn't answer my phone. Look at you now. Look at you, you absolute shameless
These men are
slags,
chesty now.
sluts. You lot are slut. Go and wax your chest. You got no hair on your chest. You were not here when it was down. I was here. I was here giving Arsenal fans shoulder to cry on. And when I rang you, you said, these Arsenal fans, yeah, I had another one, by the way, not just him. I had another one. They keep FaceTiming me. They want to see my face for some reason. I had this same guy tell me, I don't watch football. Premier League is dead. This, that, the other. That's what they used to say.
Do you know how much of them man has moved to Man City now? Do you know how
My
much of them man
goodness.
have moved to? Oh my god, these man are, and now they're back because they're top, bro, and they want to talk about us being glory hunters. No. They need to stop.
Yeah,
They need to
shambolic.
stop.
Arsenal and Man City are the same
These men
people.
are chesty, bro. They are.
Arsenal and Man City are the same people.
They're the same fans. That's it.
No,
They're the same
but
fans.
in all honesty, guys, I want to talk about this player. I want to talk about this player because I think he deserves his flowers. And it's someone that people not talking about. People think that when this guy comes back, he's gonna start, no problem, no biggie. Hey, Delo, he got that spot. Nah. Redemption arc, come in, Spider-Man. This brother right here, man. I don't know. You go to games, so you see things close up. I'm just seeing it from afar. What do you see when you see number? What's his number? Dang, I even forgot. Is it number 20? No, it's not number 25. 29. When you see number 29, post World Cup, what do you see on the pitch?
Who's this you're talking about?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Spider. I thought you said 39. I was thinking Scott Mctominay after the World Cup.
29.
No.
29.
I was like, Wan-Bissaka, first and foremost, I never thought this guy can stand still and, you know, that thing where you do with your leg, like shiver and then jockey the ball and then pull. I never thought he could do that. Start football. In against Manchester City, former champions of the Premier League, he stood up Jack Grealish, who was opening bottles of alcohol in the parade party. He was sat there doing Joga Bonito in against three players in their own half. This is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, people. This is the same person we said 50 million down the drain. 50 million down the drain. And now this is what he's doing. If this is what they can do now at this rate, I am telling you, things are looking good. Very good as well.
Thank you so much for bringing this brother up, because I need to collect my flowers from this man who looks like your drink right now. Because I told him he is out. See, he is out. I told him my boy Aaron Wan-Bissaka would do a job on Zaha. And what did he do? Spun him. Even the last minute tackle, forget that last minute tackle.
My heart almost came out my chest. My heart
No.
almost came. You see how Tottenham
thing
are feeling
about-
right now, Ronald? That's how we would have been feeling like yesterday on everything.
I know, but see, forget that. Forget him doing that last minute tackle. It's just the little things. He got the ball, pulled it up in the air. Zaha took a turn. By the time he came back, the ball was gone.
But my thing
What did
is,
I tell you, Faz?
he still needs
What
to
did
do
I
more
tell you?
attacking wise. He still needs to do more attacking wise.
I've never.
I
doubted
personally feel
Wan-Bissaka.
he's doing more attacking wise than Dallo.
Ooh.
Dallo is just the toy that came in at the time when nothing was cooking.
No.
That's a bit strong.
You know,
Nah.
You know what?
I
The thing
remember
about
Saka
Dallo
is
has-
just. Wan-Bissaka just getting
wait.
comfortable with the ball on his feet. He's just getting comfortable with the ball on his feet.
Okay,
I've never
wait,
doubted
hold
him
on. I'm not
defensively.
saying Dallo is
Hold
bad.
on.
I'm just saying it's a healthy, good competition.
Mhm.
It's a good problem
Oh,
to
yeah,
have.
definitely.
He is, yeah. I've never doubted Wan-Bissaka defensively. Never. That guy defensively, apart from back post, the back post crosses, that's something you need to work
Yeah, back post crossing is just
I'm not
that
disrespecting
problem.
when it comes
Dallo,
to-
but the way Aaron Wan-Bissaka pocketed Mbappe, that's the day I
He's done it
believed in
before.
him.
Yeah. He's done it with Raheem
Well,
Sterling.
he went
He's
speed for
done it
speed, innit?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wan-Bissaka will pocket the best player. It's just that offensively, that's where
Dallo's
the
attacking.
lackluster is.
Dallo's attacking contributions is second to none for club and country. The man collects assists, man. Come on.
You know what? Attacking wise, Dallo is not the best decision maker, but he does get numbers. Do you understand? Wan-Bissaka, he makes better makes better decisions when he's up the pitch, but he doesn't get the numbers. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a bit
Hate
of
me all you want for it.
yeah.
I just need Dalot
personally
to shoot
feel
more.
We need a better backup, as in a right wing, who would play with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Because
Hold on, what you trying to
fair
say?
enough.
Hold on, wait.
No, I know.
No, wait, let him finish.
I know what you're trying
Because-
to say. Go on. Continue.
Yeah, hold on. Because Antony might play well with Dallo. That partnership does work. Somehow it fits. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, yesterday, I noticed multiple times he could not read the passes Antony was going to make. Even Bruno, for that matter of fact, couldn't read him. Dallo somehow just does. He connects with Antony more. Similar way, Sancho or Pellistri, someone of those two need to connect with this guy, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because that guy, and I'm not trying to disrespect Antony. He is doing well in the position he's doing, but we need a backup for everyone. Right wing is the only position that's dead right now. Ball goes there, everything. The whole
Are you
attack
starting
is dead.
Sancho? Sorry, are you starting Bissaka or Dallo?
If I'm starting Bissaka, I'm starting Sancho. If I'm starting Dallo, I'm
No,
starting
no,
Antony.
no, 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 no. Don't go breaking my heart.
Faz, I already told you the connection is. Faz, I already told you.
Wait.
For Sunday.
Anthony doesn't have any connection with any of our right back.
He
No,
does
he does
not.
have with Dalot.
He has a better connection with Dallo than Bissaka. I can
He
show
does.
you.
No, he doesn't.
I have
He does.
proof.
Who?
does.
He has
As
better
He does it.
connection with Dallo than Bissaka.
Who
Yes.
does?
At the
Who
start
does
of the
that?
season,
Definitely Dalot was Wan-Bissaka, but it's not fruitful. As in, it doesn't
he
go
had
anywhere.
his first
What do you mean it doesn't-
instant start of the season, he got his best numbers whilst Dallo was behind him. So that's just proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, that means it's
Don't let the fan base
So
hear
we
this.
can
They're gonna
keep
think he
him
has the right
there
foot.
along with Antony. But then if we're playing Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we should just play Sancho. Why not?
Are you okay? You want to play
what?
Sancho?
Yes, I am.
You have to find him
What?
first.
I'm sorry.
Hold on,
What?
wait, Ronald, what?
No. I need all my players to have a connection some type of way. I don't need like, if Wan-Bissaka's fit, then Sancho play. Oh, Anthony is not. Nah. They all gotta find a way to work together. Sancho could work with both of them. Anthony could have worked
I'm
best with
just failing
Dalot.
to understand the problem over here.
Because Wan-Bissaka is unpredictable. His movement is unpredictable. That's why with Antony it doesn't work. But with Dalot, he knows where he's going to
It's
go
the
at
other
all
way
times.
around, to be honest.
What do you go on? Explain. Sorry.
Anthony's passes are wicked. He just sees someone making a run and he goes with it.
Yes.
The problem is that
Go on.
Van Bissaka right now doesn't do the overhead runs. He doesn't do that. Dalot does that profoundly, amazingly.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I just said. Wan-Bissaka, he doesn't know. I don't know if he doesn't know where to run or how to run or how to. It doesn't make sense to me. Sometimes he goes on the inside. Sometimes
okay. In a simple way, Dalot is a progressive, new age right back.
Yes.
And Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a traditional right back.
Old school.
The one who's good at defending.
I agree. Yeah.
But and to add to that,
Wan-Bissaka is just learning how to play the ball to his feet. Like those those behind the back running, he's just getting used to that. It's not like his forte.
And my argument, okay, before we go any further, my argument to this whole thing was just because people wanted to throw or sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka, when I'm like, he's a good second option.
He is. Yeah, he is.
No, so
people are too quick to throw away.
Unlike Martial, unless we don't have Dalot, I can rely on Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
So here's what I want to say. The reason why I believe that Antony has a better connection with Dalot is for two reasons. One, Dalot can play with both feet. So he could either go outside with his right foot or inside with his left foot. But more so specifically, what I've noticed with Wan-Bissaka being implemented is that he doesn't stay inverted like Dalot does. He's more so going outside. So now that affects Antony. Antony Dos Santos has no one to link up play with. Dalot sometimes go on the inside. That's why sometimes we were saying that maybe there's going to be bad connection there because he's sharing the same space as Antony. But the fact of the matter is it actually helps us because now both of them can play off each other and have link-up play over on that side, which then brings about the unpredictability, which defenders don't want to deal with.
Exactly.
So, and that note, I do think that Antony does benefit more when Dalot does play. But what Wan-Bissaka does provide is that extra, like it's locked down. That right-hand side is locked down because Antony Dos Santos is already going to do his job. Wan-Bissaka is going to do his job. So right hand is locked off. Hence why everything was happening down the left-hand side, taking advantage of an injured Marcus Rashford, in which now Luke Shaw has to deal with all that by himself. And he gets overburdened with numbers. So long story short, I do think in order to get the best of Antony, he just needs to understand that not everyone is going to be able to provide him with the link-up play that he needs or deserves. He's still talented enough to create the space that he needs to be able to make the passes and or shot attempts that he needs to do. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and I agree. It's like I think was it you fans that was saying the connection between Luke Shaw and when Garnacho was playing on the other side. It's like no, was it Garnacho?
Malacia.
Yeah, Malacia. That's it. Malacia, and it's like obviously you got certain people you like to play with, but you got to adapt. You always got to adapt, and that's what they need to get into their brains. You're not always gonna have the perfect situation. Do you understand? So you need to work on that. Like I legitly
think that Antony has so much ability if he just get if the fan base get off his back. And let's be honest, he has had a trauma in his life recently with the car crash. It's not nice. People are here, unlimited love for Sancho, unlimited love for Martial, unlimited love for Wout Weghorst. But they're just on top of Antony, man. Leave Antony alone, man. Just the guy's giving you goals and assists. Fucking hell. He's involved in this season. He's here. He's a warrior. He will be there at the Arsenal game. He will be there pushing and shoving players, smashing into players. His debut against Arsenal, he was smashing into Martinelli, man. Puta madre against Martinelli. Where was the stuff then? And we said, against Chelsea, when he took the piss out of Jorginho, money well spent. My viral tweet, remember? Money well spent. That's it, man. He's here. He's passionate. He's giving his hunger. tracks back like crazy, follows his winger like crazy, doesn't leave his
Yeah.
fullback at all.
He's one of the few wingers that do
Casemiro
that.
clapping for him against Wolves game for saving that goal. That goal was going to go in. Wolves player was through on goal. Casemiro clapped for him, if you don't remember. So please, man, he's here. The proof is there in front of you. But they're fickle. Fans are fickle.
They love to throw.
I understand about being fickle and everything, but then again, if I'm just asking my player to do one thing more than he's already doing, I'm not
Be
trying to
patient
be
then.
unappreciative. But the difference is, I'm not trying to be
It's too
unappreciative.
early. You're asking for things.
Let
You're
me
asking for
complete.
things.
I'm just saying, because this is what I've been hearing in the chat, everywhere else, that the moment an anchor comes in, someone like Wout Weghorst, his right leg would work. That's what I have been hearing. I am patient. I'm not denying it. Antony is one of my favorite signings. But if in my opinion, because the standard by Erik Ten Hag has been set at such a high standard, if it's not at par, I would ask a simple question. I'm not calling him out. I am not even questioning his, decision of being picked.
But Antony has never been direct. That's not him. He's never going to be direct.
Aha, you see, Fazzy, look at you. You're saying the thing that I've been saying for the longest.
He's not that. Yeah, he's
everything I've said about Sancho, you just repeat the same thing word after word, bar after bar.
You know what? I want to say this thing about the left. People got this obsession. Oh, he's left foot in his right leg, this and that. Most right-footed players can't use their left foot. So why are we putting that onto a man that's got a left foot?
Bro, I'm just trying to create the whole situation again between Omo and Sancho and Faz and Antony.
I'm just saying in general, as a coach, bro, if a man's got a foot that's like that, his right foot, yes, okay, we want him to use his right foot, this and that. But what is the overlapping run from the fullback? What was it for? It's to use the right foot. When you don't have a right foot, you give it to the person that's overlapping. They use their right foot. That's why it works so good with Delo. So he can cut. If he doesn't give it, he can cut in and put a cross in or whatever he needs to do.
Exactly my point.
Do you understand?
That Antony works well with Dallo.
That's why I agree with you, bro. That's why I agree.
I think what it is once
again, they're gonna come after Antony because he's playing right now.
Yeah. I just think that I honestly just think that this situation, I'm not even trying to pit these two players together, but it's just like this. Put it like this. I feel like this. Antony Dos Santos has done more in his short stint than Jadon Sancho has done in his stint, and that's just me.
In 2 years.
And he's been here.
Whoa! What you mean 2 years?
They mentioned the price tag.
That only year didn't even exist. He's not playing with rough.
Stop! Hold on. Wipe how you watch football. Ten Hag doesn't care if you want your wingers to be direct. I'm sorry. These comments, right? For example, Erik Ten Hag. You don't give a damn. You don't care. Ten Hag don't care. I paid 100. I told Mer to sign the fucking check because I want him. I don't care. 100 million. Yeah. I want him.
Yeah. And
that's as simple as that. But if you want something from the player, that's your agenda. It's nothing to do with the player's bad. Let's call a spade a shovel. It is not the player's fault.
Yeah, it sounds like a very you problem.
It's a very you problem. It sounds like with all due respect, right? With all due respect, I don't know how old you are, Erik Ten Hag, right? But I'm just gonna say it as normal. It sounds like Manchester United fan who is 67 years old asking his right winger to have a right leg and his left winger to have a left leg, like Sir Alex Ferguson days. Well, guess what? It ain't Sir Alex Hag. It's Ten Hag, and it's his ball. He decides what he wants. He decides his winger, and if he wants his wingers to recycle, the wingers are going to recycle. Simple. Why are you guys so bothered about him being direct? Why?
You know what?
I don't care about how things happen stylistically. I just want it to be effective. I don't care.
Well, he was fucking effective
He's been
City.
a
No.
He was
No,
effective.
he's
He
a
was
good
effective when he scored against Arsenal.
No. Hear me out. I'm talking about for those individuals that are getting on, whether it be even Anthony, even me, for me, when I got on Sancho, is it effective or not? Like, I have to even call myself out sometimes, because sometimes, no, real talk, because you brought up a real good point. Yes, we do have our own philosophies and our own mindsets of how we interpret the game of football. Nevertheless, we all support Manchester United, and the person that his mind and how he sees the game of football is the most important is Ten Hag. So it is what it is, but we just want certain players to put a bit more
When you were
effort.
comparing Sancho to Grealish,
I
Billy Man
I just
Grealish,
want there
but
to
this
be a
is
good competition between Anthony and Sancho. That's it.
Let me bring this up. Everybody wants to see this footage. I hope you guys can see it at 3 minute 25.
oh yeah, I saw this. You saw the Lingard one?
No, I haven't actually. Something I might need to go and see. But let's hear
Yeah,
this.
it's really good.
Right, let's hear this.
Very fortunate to have him in my first year as my assistant, and I didn't have a clue about Dutch football, the environment, the culture, and I met him on the first day, and we were training the next day, and I was just thinking, pre-season, I've just got the job, press conference, then I'm going to meet Eric, and then we're pre-season training tomorrow. So I said to Eric when I met him, Eric, what have you got for tomorrow? What have you got lined up? Let me get into it. Then we'll have a talk about, the 6-week plan ahead for pre-season and your thoughts and my thoughts. Well, he just produced this document folder. It was so thick. And every day for the next 6 weeks was documented in that folder. Every minute of every day, from staff getting in the morning.
Wow. God damn.
We have a real manager. People don't know how to act no more.
Wow.
Since Fergie, he's the best manager since Fergie. If he wins a title this year, best manager after Fergie.
Okay.
From staff getting in the morning, meetings, medical meetings, players training, what time they train, who carries the equipment down.
Wow. What the man even cares who's carrying the cones. Who's carrying the goddamn cones? Wow.
To the training ground, drinks breaks.
No. He's writing down drink water break.
You see, remember that interview? And it's like he wants to know who your family member is. I didn't forget.
He writes down water break. What?
Details.
No, that's not detailed. That's worker path. That's not workaholic. That's worker path. He writes down
That's
water
obsession.
break.
That's
Obsession.
That's what you need. And I think now it actually makes me more interested in how Arteta. How is it? What's his mindset like? What's his mentality? How does he?
I mean, we've seen Arteta's mindset because in the Amazon documentary, if you've not seen that already, you would have seen.
I didn't.
You need to watch it. But I'm telling you, it's not this detailed. But let's continue with this. Let's see.
At this time for 3 minutes, and then back to work. Passing drills for 10 minutes, possession for 15 minutes, another drinks break. Phase of play, and he one day said, "And trainer, this is your 20 minutes that you've got just to work on whatever you want to work on." I said, "Thanks, Eric. That's good." And this was not just for one day, not just for a week. This was, Josh, for 6 weeks. It was phenomenal. I've never seen it before, and I've never seen it since. And I thought I used to plan. And I really did, because I had to do the pre-season. So I had to plan every day. I never planned it to the detail that he did. And there was no flexibility within that. That's what you did. There were long days, long hours, a lot of technique work, tactical work. But I tell you something, the work was fantastic. What he built at 20 when I went there, because he started off in the academy and he built his way through. So basically, that club, he built the philosophy, the culture, the environment, the way they work, what they work on. And that's in every age group. And the detail was absolutely phenomenal. And that's one thing that's always stuck in my mind. And it gave me actually a good 6 weeks in the pre-season to buy into. I had to buy into their culture. I had to buy into what, the 20 way. And I bought into that within 2 or 3 days. It was exceptional work, not just himself, but all the staff around him. He had total control over the environment, total control over the players. And basically, he allowed me to watch and observe and buy into what they were doing, which I did. And that continued throughout these preparation for opponents, his preparation for games was. I've not seen it before. I've not seen it since. I think the second thing, first thing was his attention to detail. The second thing was his work ethic. And I always used to pride myself on being the first in and the last away, wherever. I could not beat Eric in, and I would have to throw him out of the office so that I would be the last to leave. And it became a little competition between us. And I could never win. If I thought, right, I'm going to get there at 7 o'clock in the morning, he'd be there at 5. I said, you got something on my alarm or what? Because you seem to be always ahead of me and always in. And at 6 o'clock, I always used to exercise at the end of the day. So I always used to go for a run down in the gym, 6 o'clock. And he'd still be in his office, typing away, working away. Always had a laptop, always the computer, always watching football, the opponent, whatever, the players, our own team. And I used to say, you can go now, Eric. We're finished. I'm just going for a little run. Oh, I'll wait, Trainer. I'll wait. And I think it was a little contest that we used to have. So the work ethic, football, attention to detail was, and everybody works like that. Everybody has to work like that. You hear about Guardiola, you hear about all the top managers. All managers have to work that hard. And everybody can work hard. Everybody can have a plan. Everyone can prepare. The key thing, what I saw from Eric in that first year, and what I've seen him develop at Go Ahead Eagles when he first went into management, he must have learned so much at Bayern Munich's second team with Guardiola there as well. But also I used to go watch Utrecht play when he came back to Holland, changed systems, bought different players, different way of playing. And then with Ajax, he's just adapted and changed. And, he's got a philosophy. He's got a way of playing, way of working. It's very detailed, very structured, but it works. And he's not just got one system, which is 4-3-3 or 3-4-3. He played a 4-4-2 diamond with Utrecht. I've seen him do different things with Ajax. Go Ahead. They were in the second division playing football, which I didn't think was possible in the second division in Holland. And his strength was on the field, the game. He could read a game and he could adjust and make adjustments. And that's the key, because, as I say, everybody can prepare, everybody can work hard, everybody can have a plan. But on Saturday, kickoff, 3 o'clock, that plan goes out the window sometimes. Opponents are different. They change the way of playing. They change the style. And often I used to be, what do we do now, Eric? What do we do now, Eric? And that was always, Eric, what do we do now? And Eric would, well, drop the number 10 down to the number 6, push the number 2 a little bit forward, get the centre back to step into midfield, and we'll be okay. Did that, the game changed, just like that. And I always remember one of the famous tactics they used to have if they weren't controlling the game was, Eric, what do we do now? Well, trainer, we're not controlling the game, so I think we should go man to man. I remember the first time I said, what, man to man? He says, yeah, man to man, all over the field. I said, you're joking, aren't you? You can't leave the centre back man to man and one at the back. Yeah, we do. Go on then. And went man to man. He changed the system, told the players knew exactly what to do, went man to man. Oh my God, changed the game, Josh. I've never seen. And that's what he did. He impacted in the 95 minutes. His tactical nous, his reading of the game, his adjustments were second to none. As I say, never seen it. But the best was Sir Alex when I used to. What we're going to do now, Gaffer? Well, we're just going to put him there and him there and him there. We'll put him on and him on. And it always worked. And I couldn't, and it was illogical. As sometimes I used to say to Eric, that's not logical. Doesn't matter. It will work. And the Gaffer was the same. That shouldn't work, but it worked. And Eric had that tactical nous. And what he needed to develop and has developed is his work is on the field. He is a top coach. Top coach. What he's developed is his leadership, and that's through the experiences that he's had and the toughness that he's had to go through with Ajax at the beginning was very difficult because Amsterdammers are Amsterdammers and 20s are tuckers. They're the farmers. So he had a tough time in the first 6 months, came through that. And I've been to see them quite a few times, and they play some of the best football. It's got them working. And that run that he had in the Champions League, Real Madrid, how to beat Real Madrid like they did comprehensively was I've never seen before. He's doing it this season. Dortmund, going to Dortmund and winning 4-0. It's never been done. So he will. He's got options. I know that he's got options. He's probably the most sought after coach in the modern game.
Man, we're winning Arsenal, man. Man.
Wait, Faz, before you go ahead and you talk about this interview, I know people are working really hard right now in the comments to kind of make me sound like I'm against Eric Ten Hag and Antony, when I'm not. I'm just literally saying things as they are. That we just need.
Forget that. That was time ago. Forget about that, man. Forget the comment section. Forget the comment section. We're not even. You can't get too caught up in the comment section. Forget what the comment section think about you. When you're in the stream, you're in the stream. When you're in the stream, you're in the stream. What they say in the comment section, that's my headache. Leave that to me. You just concentrate on the stream. I tell you what.
Yes, go to StreamYard.
We're beating Arsenal, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
We can beat Arsenal. Forget about players. Forget about track back. Forget about pressing and all of this. The man
people are actually hype about Arsenal like they all they play small teams. They're gonna lose to Liverpool and Chelsea. And you think okay, just watch. Don't be surprised when they lose to Liverpool and Chelsea. Don't be surprised. They've been playing some small. They've been playing relegated team this whole time. They're gonna lose to Liverpool and Chelsea. You think they're gonna let them beat? Okay, Chelsea's blue.
It doesn't matter what they do. I actually think he's gonna figure it out. I do. And a lot of this, I'm surprised. One other thing, I'm surprised. Only how many? 92,000. Sorry. Only 92,000 people have seen that in 9 months. I'm surprised that Manchester United have hundreds of millions of fans, hundreds of millions, and only 92,000
Biggest
people have
club
seen
in the
that.
world.
I am, by the way, that channel, I am subscribed to it. So I have seen videos before. I have seen podcasts before of that. I've referenced it in my streams before, so you guys know. But this particular episode, I haven't seen this particular episode before. But man, oh man, I need to go and rinse this more than that. It's clearly that.
Yeah, that's
When we lost to Brighton and Brentford, who do we start against Liverpool? I left back. Malacia.
Last year.
First game. Malacia, here you go. You good against Liverpool. We were all shook. Nobody had chest that day. That day, everybody had shaved chest that day. Everybody's chest was shaved, and we were scared to come outside. We didn't want to look at the match. We saw that lineup, and we ran. Brentford spanked us. Brian spanked us. De Gea making some terrible passes. We were shook. We were like, I'm not watching this. We saw Rashford on that lineup. We ran away. And look what happened. That game came around and we were smoking them. Time after everything they try to do, we stopped it. So Antony Hag knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. This is the second match. I think this is the first time he's gonna play somebody for the second time, apart from Europa League. He knows what he's gonna do. You're not gonna the goal they scored, they're not scoring that goal again. They had 3 shots on target the last time. 3. They're gonna have 0 this time. Man City had 1, and that's a Grealish goal.
And he did say in the press conferences, what did he say? Someone remind me. Someone put it in the chat. He did say something. He said, we beat them without Casemiro last time. Remember?
Yes, he said that. I saw the quotes.
Even in the previous match, like the post-match interview, he did not talk about the penalty that was not given.
He doesn't like to talk about ref's decision. I've noticed.
Exactly.
He doesn't.
Because it's like boxing match. In a boxing match, you will leave it up to the ref. That's your fault. You should have knocked the guy out. You should have knocked the guy out. If you knock the guy out, the referee can't say nothing. They should have knocked them out at the 80th minute, but they were playing with the ball around all over the back of the hill, and they just equalized with a beautiful goal. That is the player's fault. I'm not blaming the ref. You had the chance and you didn't knock him out. You decided to wait. You decided to wait till the game is over. Then say the referee, nah, I don't want to hear it. You had the 4-on-3 chance at 80th minute 3 times, 3 different situations, 4-on-3 chances, and you blew it. I don't want to hear it. I blame the players. The ref was always gonna fuck us up. I don't like referees. The referees, I believe all referees are trash. Any referee that's in our match are trash.
The next referee for the Arsenal match is an Arsenal supporter.
The thing is, decisions balance each other out. Big up Dan with the super chat says my bad guys, my battery died. Big up yourselves, love. No problem. Thank you very much for at least coming back.
Ten Hag is running that badge to the ground. Ten Hag is running that badge to the ground. These badges are 0%.
I've sent you a Lingard video. He did an interview today.
Oh, Lingard did an interview. I was just watching it. Yeah, I have seen it. I will watch it later on.
That's a beautiful interview.
Yeah, I will watch it later. I will finish it later on. I've not finished it, but yeah, don't tell me. I will watch it. I'm in the middle of watching. After the stream, I'm gonna grab some food and then watch it. But you know what? One thing I will say is I still have faith. I can come across very negative. I can come across very pessimistic. I can come across very overly exaggerating. But one thing in my mind is this guy is not a manager. This guy is not a coach. This guy is a magician. That's how I look at it. He turned Luke Shaw into a fucking amazing player. He turned Aaron Wan-Bissaka better than he was. He turned Aaron Wan-Bissaka better than he was. He turned Marcus Rashford into one of the best players in the world. Marcus Rashford right now is one of the best players right now in the world, next to Mbappe. I'm not even counting Haaland. I'm not even fucking counting the tapping merchant. Rashford and Mbappe can make goals out of thin air, literally thin air.
Coach.
And you must give,
Listen, by the way, any other coach that would have brought in would probably want to replace the whole squad, and you can't do that. You cannot do that with Manchester United because we ain't got the money for that. You have to work with what you got. And Antony Hag came in. Antony Hag came in blindly. They were like, "Oh, we give them money," and they lied to him. They say we'll get you Frankie De Jong, and they didn't get him. We're like, all right, cool. They didn't get him Frankie De Jong. They burned Casemiro. Like, okay, I'll make this work.
Almost. But that's the thing. In order for Ten Hag to come in, who has to make the decision to bring him in? Who is the brains behind
Oh my God!
Who's the brains behind
yes,
the madness? Let's talk about it. Because no, fast. I'm gonna get hot. You guys need to give this man his props. First year on the job. Can you imagine how you were first year on your stream? You were not how you were right now. You didn't have the music playing in the background. You didn't have the place. You weren't living inside the PlayStation 5. You didn't have the different colored Fantas. Now look at you. 10,000 subscribers.
Yuma, who do you want us to give flowers to?
Give people their time. Okay? Give people their time.
Yeah, I know you're not about to give much of credit.
To do their job.
So technically,
I have to give him his credit because this guy has been catching so much flack from everybody, and I'm literally, you know the Mr. Crab meme where he's confused? That's me. I'm literally confused. Guys, none of you.
Who are you talking about? I'm confused about that.
Wait, who are you talking about?
So he's talking about his uncle John Murta. That's what he's talking about.
Oh no, I'm not giving credit.
Nah.
Let me tell you why I'm not giving credit. Frankie De Jong, that's one. Okay, you couldn't get Frankie De Jong. Could have got a better alternate a long time ago. Casemiro took too goddamn long. 2, Anthony, 100 mil. They wanted to sell for 50 in the beginning, but you waited to the end. You waited to the end of the contract when they were about to close. Then you bought it for 100. Okay, the part about Jesse Lingard is Lingard still wanted to go. Martin said, no, you can't go. Take it 1 day off. He said that in the interview that Lingard should take it 1 day off. Lingard said, you know what, I'm going to take 2 days off. Then they went to the press. It's like, you got to see that. Fast, when you see that part, you're going to hate Martin more. You're going to hate him more.
Hey,
like, I'll be honest, okay. Should we give the Glazers credit?
No, I'm not giving Glazers credit. For what?
No, it's in spite of the Glazers that he's still able to do his job, and that's the biggest point y'all are missing.
He didn't let Jesse Lingard go to Newcastle.
Okay, let's weigh this up. Okay, let's weigh this up. Halfway through the season, I don't want to do this, but I will do this. I wanted to do this at the end of the season. At the end, but I will do this now. Okay? Casemiro, Murta, thank you. Malacia, Murta, thank you. Martinez, Murta, no thank you.
What do you mean?
Wait, Malacia was Eric Ten Hag signing, right?
Yeah, but Murta still had to get it done. Hijack settings.
Okay, okay. He acted on it.
Martinez, no thank you.
No.
Anthony, no thank you.
Nope. That was all.
Ericsson, no thank you.
They just had to make one call.
No. You guys are ungrateful here. And you see, and this is recency bias. Recency bias is oozing right now through the screen.
Okay. Break it down for me because Ericsson.
But don't act like before the World Cup, we wanted to protect this man in wool before we shipped him off to Denmark.
It took Arsenal 48 hours to sign Trossard. Why did it take us 3 weeks to sign Ericsson?
They don't have the Glazers.
But Ericsson is free. There's no paperwork. It's free.
Frankie De Jong, no thank you. Because we were twerking. We were twerking for Frankie De Jong, and we didn't get him. I blame Glazers for that. I blame not Glazers, Murta for that. Because he should have found an alternative sooner. He should have found an alternative sooner. Now look at Enzo.
Okay, I would ask you this. Okay.
Was 10 toes down for Frankie? He said no, Frankie. This project don't start without you. You know that. So almost stop. Hey, you guys are trying to alter history. Stop it.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would we be in a better position right now or a worse position right now if we had Frankie De Jong instead of Casemiro?
Let me answer this question. And the question would be yes. You know why? Because it would have been in the summer, and we would have had him those first couple of games. And in those first couple of games, I guarantee we're not looking as pedestrian as we did against Brighton and Brentford. So, yes.
So you think if Frankie de Jong was in this club instead of Casemiro, we would have been in a better position?
I do so, yes, because that's 6 points. That's
Ronald,
at
what
least
do you think?
we pick up at least.
I don't think
At
so, bro.
least 4
And Omo, what do you think?
No, Casemiro is the reason why we're here where we are so far.
Casemiro is a different player altogether. What he does, De Jong cannot do that.
Listen, McTominay
De Jong
does.
is a like-for-like replacement for Eriksen.
McTominay is over De Jong for that Casemiro.
It's just that
McTominay
we
over
would
De
have
Jong,
then
like
played
Casemiro.
like Ajax. We would have then played like Ajax because then we would have a midfield of De Jong and Casemiro or Van de Beek.
Right. Okay.
Eriksen is a goddamn backup. He's actually supposed to be a backup, but we didn't get De Jong, and this is where we are. Eriksen is a backup.
Look, guys, it's not even about between Frankie and Casemiro. It's about the man, and this is what I said in the group chat yesterday. At the time in which we were looking for a manager, whilst Wreck-It Ralph is doing his stupidness, who are the names on the forefront? Pochettino and Conte. Those were the major ones. Ten Hag was not a major hitter.
Yuma, you have to understand.
No,
you have
Ronald,
to understand.
let me land on this one, please, on this one.
Okay, go ahead, land.
So Conte and Poch were the two main people, right? Everyone kept on saying Conte. Because
mute your mic if you're not speaking. By the way, we're getting feedback. Go on.
Oh, sorry. He said, we need a trophy, so let's get Conte. He knows how to win a trophy. We'll give him the money. True, but I was like-minded like Gary Neville. I didn't want him because he wouldn't play the brand of football that we need. So I already talked him off the coach. Now with Pochettino, people say, we want him, we need him. What has Poch done or won to gain such acclaim? Those are the two heavy favorites. And now we finally got the correct and perfect manager. And you guys don't want to give the credit to the person that hired him. How? And
because he made terrible transfer deals.
Okay, so Yuma, just make me understand this one small thing. You want me to give flowers to John Murta, right?
Yeah.
I don't give flowers for 10 murders and 1 adoption of a dog.
Listen.
What do you want me to respond to that, Ronald?
They were going to get Poch.
I understand. He might have done things well.
The fan base told them not to get Poch. They were going to get Poch. The fan base said, nah, don't get Poch. That's what happened.
Big up Scott, who has been a member in Planet Fast community for 4 months now. Big up to you. Says,
clap him up.
Big up, Scott. Big up to you. 4 months is a long time. You know, some people don't have 4 months relationship, bro. So this is a long time. He says. You know the maddest thing about me, I make myself laugh. That's the most important thing. Long as you find yourself funny. Scott says it was the fans that wanted Erik Ten Hag, and that's what the board went for. And obviously, Murta pushed for it because it was the fans, the poll. You know how Manchester United are with the Twitter analytics. They are they are in Twitter. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Todd was in a fucking Twitter space, man, and he ran when they asked him about Declan Rice. He ran. He was listening on a Twitter space. You don't know. Glazers could be having people in my stream, in Saeed, in all of these streams.
They have people everywhere.
I remember actually Omo was saying one time that Faz, I think they're watching your stream. I remember you telling me that one time actually.
Of course. Also, they watch live stream. They have those computers to watch and the little keywords.
Lingard was the one who told them in 2017 that we
don't tell me. I don't want to know.
That's a previous information, Paz.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Yeah. So they were the one. The Lingard was the one who told them back in 2017, I guess. And this, I read an article on it that they need to go ahead and look at YouTube.
Wow. By the way, Yuma, I have put a poll.
Yeah.
Would we be in a better position in the league if we had Frankie de Jong instead of Casemiro right now?
Mhm.
And the poll has come back.
And it's bad.
100% of the people. 100.
I think that's the wrong question. The question you should be asked.
Okay, hold on.
As director of football.
I will write the question. I will write the question as you say it, and then let the people vote. So please, slowly say your question. What is your question?
No, I'm. You don't have to ask it now. But I'm just saying.
Just stop stuttering. Ask the question, bro. What's your question?
Are you pleased?
Stop stuttering.
Are you pleased so far with the job that John Murtough has done as a first season director of football or football director, whatever it is? That's it. So far,
while Faz is typing that question, let me ask you a question, Yuma. Okay.
Done.
Let me ask you a question, Yuma. Okay. Listen to me, Yuma. Listen to me. The way you asked a question, everyone's gonna answer that, right? However, I have a question for you. Next season, okay? Next season, would you like director of football to be John Murtough, or would you like director of football to be Edwin van der Sar?
Please ask me that question when the season is over and I'll see where we're at.
John Murtough does nothing. His time is done. His signings are done.
I have to see where we are, because if we overachieve, I will say it again. None of you guys in this stream, don't even lie with your dirty mouths, okay? Said that we will be top 4. So just keep quiet. And Ten Hag's success.
If we win the league,
I hope y'all know that Ten Hag's success is directly linked, not indirectly, directly linked to John Murtaugh's success. So me, I'm calm. Let's just see what happens at the end of the season. Because
let me
does well, John Murtough has done well. It's as simple as you understand.
Let me say big up to Oliver as well. Oliver is in the chat. Oliver, big up to you. We met outside Old Trafford 4 hours before kickoff. Oliver lives in LA, if I'm not mistaken. We crossed paths. A big Manchester United fan. We met at the Man City game, and he brought some luck, man, with him. Man. He traveled alone to Manchester United to watch the game, and his flight was a few hours after kickoff. So he's a proper fan. He's also, I think he's done some stuff with Ericsson before for Denmark and etc. So big up to you, Oliver. Thank you for joining. And hopefully, like I said, when I do manage to come to America this summer, hopefully, fingers crossed, we will link up for show. So Oliver, big up to you, man. Welcome to Planet Faz, and hope this is not the first time that you come. But in terms of the poll, are you pleased so far with the job John Murtough has done in his first season as a DOF? People must understand John Murtough has been here for 10 years, but he has not been a DOF for 10 years. This is his first year as a DOF. Prior to this, he had numerous roles within Manchester United Academy, Manchester United Recruitment, Manchester United under Woodward, just working his way, understanding the business side and the logistics side. It is his first year as a director of football for a football club. He has never done this before at this level for senior football anyways. And 83% of the people have said they are not pleased, and 17% of the people have said they are pleased. But the 17% is actually Yuma and his burner account. The rest of them is all the people in the chat. So
I just don't.
Because Yuma, you need to understand. You need to understand.
Am I crazy?
Antony, Martinez, all of these players are just not Eric Ten Hag signing. They are the fans signing. Murtough went to get Rabiot instead of Casemiro.
Let's ask this.
You know how deep that is?
Let's ask this. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you like and share the stream if you're enjoying so far. And if you want to become a member, use the pinned chat to click that link and become a member. And you can come onto the stream and have your say as well. A lot of the members are at the moment sleeping because they have been tired after the diabolical performance and the decisions of the ref against the Palace game. But nonetheless, anyways, let's all give a number. You know, we've given Ten Hag ratings. Let's rate Murta and Arnold as a unit. We must. They are a unit. They are a yin and yang. They're a left hand, right hand. Yeah, they are a partner. Let's be honest. Okay, you want to rate Murta alone? Okay, fine. Let's rate.
It stinks of Woodward.
Okay. Let's rate Murta.
Okay.
A number. Everybody in the chat, rate John Murta out of 10. Yuma, we'll start with you. Wow.
Is that a 0?
Hold it up again. 8.
8, okay.
8. Okay, he's giving it.
What more can I ask for? First you had the job and you hired Ten Hag at 8 so far and 8. Yeah.
Okay, Omo, what are you giving him? You're on mute. Omo, are you there?
Yeah, Mike, I can.
Yeah, I can hear you. How much are you rating? What are you rating Murta out of 10?
6.
Okay. Ronald, what are you rating him out of 10?
I was going to give him 5, but for the travel trips he made on Manchester United's money, he gets a 4.
Okay.
Oh, this guy, Ronald. Hey.
Okay. Logan gives him a 2. Dan gives him a 2. Scott gives him a -10. A gives him a 1. Wayne gives him a -10. Logan Spilling Media gives him a 4. Marty MUFC gives him a -999, -139. F. Oh, wait. Mohammed Mahmoud out of 10 gives him a 9.
Mohammed, thank you. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. Because
Faz, can I ask a question to Yuma if I have your permission?
Right now.
Hold on.
Last
I need to give my rating. I want to give my rating.
What's your rating, Faz?
Can I be honest, Yuma? You speak a lot of sense when it comes to Merton. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. Listen, there's no denying it. But also, the chat speaks a lot of sense as well. You cannot deny it.
Nah, I'm disappointed.
The fact is,
Faz, hold on to your rating. No, Faz, hold on to your rating. Hear this question out and then give your rating, okay?
No. Hey,
okay.
Don't try to sway him. Hey, he's trying to sway
No,
him.
I'm not swaying him. I'm just asking a question. Yuma. My question is, it was a complete package of 60 million for Antony and Lisandro Martinez. Okay, 60 or 75. Let's say 75 on the higher end. We ended up paying 135. Whose fault was it? Eric Ten Hag, John Murta,
okay.
Jesus?
I'll be honest. No, don't worry. I got this. We got Martinez on half price. Martinez was not 57 million. He should have been 80 million, 90 million. Let's be honest. We got him on a bargain. The man just won a World Cup. We got lucky there. Okay. Because now, if you go to sign Martinez this summer, coming 2023, he's 85 million. Easy.
But at the time we bought him, no one could predict he was going to win that thing. At the time, his price was 30 million.
Arsenal was.
We paid the premium at the time for sure. But you have to look at return on money right now, as it stands today. I'm judging Murta on his decisions and how technically you're supposed to do this at the end of the season to say, hey, what have you bought me and what's my added value right now? As of today, have what you bought me gone to shit or have what you bought me turned to gold? Malacia is about to turn gold. Martinez is triple platinum. Triple platinum. Not even gold, triple platinum. Casemiro is platinum. Antony needs to be gold, but he's there. You know, so far so good. Ericsson is free. It's NA. It's NA.
Gold.
It's free.
It's a goal. It's
NA. It's NA. He's getting assists.
If we are going on these grounds, I remember under Ed Woodward, John Murtough was his understudy. Like you said, Faz, right? What happened to
But
all the players?
hold. We must consider we're not going for a player with Ajax. In a season when we took their manager, we are also taking their players. So we did have to pay premium. Let's be honest. Let's put it. Let's be logical. We took your manager.
No.
We took your manager. We have to give you some premium.
But then
We
that
have
was
to.
a month and a half later. A month and
Yeah,
a half
because
later after.
Sure. I get that. I understand and I respect it. The lawyer who's involved and whatever, the donkeys, all whatever you want to call him, I get it. But in a transfer season where it's Ten Hag's first, on top of that, it's the DOF's first. It's very rare that you have both people first. You normally have a DOF who's been here, who goes bang, bang, bang. On top of that, they were sitting hell bent on Timber. That was the number one target more than anyone. And then they identified Frankie de Jong. I can't deny Ten Hag Murtough for trying to sign the players that Ten Hag wanted. I can't deny him that. He did try. And
let me now speak facts, okay? Let me speak facts now.
If you're gonna say, oh, he didn't sign Frankie de Jong, but you can say, oh, he didn't give up on Frankie de Jong. Oh, he didn't sign Timber. Well, he didn't give up on Timber until Ten Hag told him to give up. Ten Hag said him, stay outside, don't come home until you get him. And he did try. At least he brought me Casemiro, though. At least.
All right, cool.
So based on that, I
Now
give him a
listen to me.
7. I give him a 7.
Great.
Hold on. Say it one more time. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
I give him a 7, to be honest. Yeah, after thinking it through.
Great. Let me destroy that 7 now.
Or
Hold
6
on,
maybe.
because no. Hold that 7 now, Faz. Because when the transfer window started, the first player we got was Ericsson, and that too 3 weeks late. Okay, a free signing 3 weeks late. I don't know why. Maybe there was some heart rate issues that were happening, but he was 3 weeks late. However, second, we got Lisandro Martinez, and we overpaid for him. We paid about 60 million for him, 57 if I remember correct. Then we went ahead and we got this brother called Casemiro for like 70 million, right? And then we started losing matches. Then we lost 2 matches and we were in a predicament. What should we do? How do we make this successful? What was the last thing Erik Ten Hag wanted when it was not Frankie de Jong? When Frankie de Jong said, no, you can't.
The delays and the addition of money subtract at least 2 points. This is, the delays.
No. You see what Ronald is trying to do? And this is where I come in. Because I see what you're trying to do. Hear me out real quick. Last time I checked, Antony Santos, we already knew last February 2022 that he was on his way out. Once again, we're dealing with a club that is just being difficult because we've pried their manager and a player already. So they're just being more difficult. Because this thing should have been done and dusted. Just like Frankie de Jong should have been done and dusted. 2 of them that we should have had a long time ago, but because of the clubs that we're dealing with, it staggered us a bit.
Why was this clapping not done when we wanted Lisandro Martinez?
Why did Gravenberg go so quick and Antony had to protest?
Okay, well, Gravenberg, because Bayern Munich was already on his case and on his line. That's one.
And Bayern Munich did not have a new manager. Okay, I hear that.
Thank you very much. With Martinez, it was literally between us and Arsenal. The only reason why we're able to pull this off is due to Ten Hag. And if we don't have Ten Hag, who was hired by John Murtough, we don't get a Martinez.
Like I said, I don't give out flowers for 10 murders and 1 adoption of a child, dog, whatever.
It's not murders though. It's not.
It is murders, bro.
No, murders.
It is because the crimes are that big, brother. Because you have to understand, we only got Anthony Joga Bonito, which Faz loves eminently, who looks like Neymar. I'll be honest, is because we lost the first 2 games. If we hadn't lost those first 2 games, you wouldn't have Antony on the right. You would still have Elanga or Sancho.
But is that okay? So now you have to ask, is that because of the Glazers or not? That's what I'm saying. It's like you when you want to praise him, you praise him as an individual. But when you criticize him, I mean, when you praise him, you want to bring in the collective. But when you criticize him, you want to criticize him as an individual. If you're going to criticize the whole culmination. The Glazers are a part of that. The Glazers are the ones that said,
okay,
hey,
whilst
we've lost 2 games.
Murta,
It's okay.
whilst Murta was in charge of the academy or had recruitment dealings with the academy, he did bring in Alvaro Fernandez, he did bring in Hansen, he did bring in Garnacho, he did promote all these players into our academy, if not some more. So that's a positive as well. But I'm not gonna credit him on that. Even though technically, because of his Garnacho is here. Technically, because of him, Hansen and all of them are here. Zidane, Iqbal and all of them.
Hannibal.
But the list goes on. The list goes on.
You guys, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm gonna stop talking football with a lot of y'all.
But like Logan says, that's not DOF. So I'm not crediting him as a DOF on that. But I'm just putting it out there in terms of his doings in the club, right? In terms of what he did.
Okay, so
but
Faz,
it's a balance. You have to find a balance. I think 5 is a very fair rating.
It's too low.
5
so
is
Faz, the only thing is any decision, and personally, I would give credit now that you've brought this up. John Motter does deserve credit in regards to the academy players, but it's that those are small number players, right? The big decisions wherein he has to convince the owners. That's the job of a director of football, to convince the owners that this is a player you have to invest the money in.
But the owners, you say that this is the DOF, my friend. Since 2008, these people have not been even investing their own money, Ronald. So how can you now?
Bro, I don't care. They invested the money in Lukaku. They invested the money.
No, but you're
in
not understanding. You're not understanding. But you have to understand, Murta,
blame it on John Murtaugh. That's not right. That's not fair.
Murta and Arnold, they advised the Glazers. Don't forget this. They advised the Glazers. That's how it works. So based on their advice, they ended up paying the 100 million. They could have held off.
So did Ed Woodward. But however, when we come down to blaming Lukaku signing, Alexis Sanchez being signed, Mkhitaryan being signed, we blame Ed Woodward. We don't go out and blame, goddammit, Glazers. We first put the blame on Ed Woodward, then we blame the Glazers. Because the Glazers are the ones who sanctioned it. But who convinced them? Ed Woodward.
So he gets the blame, right?
So does John Motto.
But they haven't yielded the success, at least so far in this short season. At least I don't think in this short they've yielded the
success that you're looking at, Yuma, it's the success that is coming from Erik Ten Hag, your and my manager.
Yeah,
it's not John Murder doing anything in that.
This is still early days, to be honest with you. Still early days.
No,
I think you guys.
Bro, we have to understand.
After the City game, Faz, I wrote this with chest in the group that I apologize to Erik Ten Hag for saying that I don't believe in him. However, I do. And I do believe he will get us either 2 trophies or the whole league.
Well, at the end of the day, Murta is apprentice of Woodward. This is factual. He learned the game factual. Of Woodward. So he is going to behave like Woodward as well. And he is going to do the best what is needed for the Glazers, guys, in all honesty.
Oh.
You tell me, where's the 18 million that's supposed to go to Glazers as dividends this year, and where's the 18 millions that Ronaldo was supposed to be getting, which were nullified, and it never went anywhere? That's 36 or 38, if my math is not wrong. $36 million that's up in the air.
I'm gonna just end it like this. The reason why
go ahead.
The reason why Ed Woodward gets the hate that he gets is because of the direct relationship he had in terms of the success that we've had since post-Ferguson, specifically since post-Ferguson. DOF and manager have a direct relationship. I'll end on this again. As Ten Hag achieves, whatever Ten Hag achieves, as long as John Murtough is our director of football, he's getting not as much of that success, obviously, but he is definitely getting a piece of that pie.
I mean, it's like Man City guy. What's his name? The right hand for Pep, who's in between the owners and Pep. What's his name, man?
I don't even know his
You know
name.
who I mean. You don't.
I
You
know
know
who you're
who I
talking.
mean.
Name escapes my head.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me just
Look,
see.
just imagine. Look, another one. If Arteta, God forbid, wins, guess who's getting a nice piece of that pie besides Arteta? Yes, Edu. Edu is getting a nice piece of that pie as well.
I
Because
think.
guess
I think
what?
it's
Edu is the one that
Tixi. Tiki, or I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's former Spanish footballer. Tiki or Tixi. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's
Yeah,
the
Logan
director of
put that in
football.
the chat.
Oh, did he? Okay, let me see. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy that is in between the owners and Pep, and he's the guy that's equipping, Pep's orders. Really, Pep's wishes is his command, and hopefully Merta can do the same when it comes to Ten Hag, because the owners just give the empty check for Pep, really. But we don't have that sort of owners. The overspending did affect us because the money should have been here, but we should be a club where we don't end up overspending, where we are prepared, where we are planned. I think more will be understood of Woodward, and I know a lot of people are critical, and I was like, get these guys out. What are they doing? They're not buying the players. What's the delay? Why are you delaying? Why are we not getting the future talents? Maduikis, the Mukokos, the Onais, all of these players. There's so many players on free that we can get that this guy should be working on. And I think as a DOF, director of football, you should have football knowledge as well. And I'll be honest with you, it will come to show next summer as well. So far, everything has been handled by Ten Hag. It's not been a partnership. It's been handled by right? Mr. Eric, what do you want? This is what we want. This is what we can get. Okay, cool. Let's make it happen. But it should be where they are able to have their own initiative as well as to from a business perspective. Because Ten Hag is not supposed to think of the money. That's not his headache. It's Merta's headache. And Merta is supposed to say to his people, Ten Hag has given me the wish list. I need to get it ticked off within this deadline. We don't have deadline. Manchester United never have deadline. Our deadline is a Gallo, deadline day settings. That's what we do. And we will understand where we end up this season. We have so far done amazing, and you cannot deny that. It's factual. Whether you like it or not, it is in front of you. You cannot deny it. Whether he overspent, and whether he was delayed, whether whatever happened or not, whether Garnacho should have come in, would have come in, it is here. The proof is there. Right now, we are sitting in 3rd/4th, whatever it is. And it is because of the players that have come in. It is as simple as that. You cannot deny it. And it is also because of the manager, what he's done with the squad. You cannot deny it. Whether Murto pushed for the manager a bit more, thank you very much, I guess. Yeah, thank you very much if you did, because Arnold wanted Poch. Arnold wanted Conte. Glazers wanted a yes man like Poch. Glazers would absolutely love Pochettino. He's a yes man to the core.
Bro, Pochettino was 80% done. 80% done.
Yeah, Pochettino
if you
was
guys
actually
don't remember, Pochettino was 80% done. The man left the job without a problem.
Yeah. So he
without
pushed
a question, he left the job. It's just the Manchester United millions and millions of fans. One of them is you, Yuma, who made Eric Ten Hag be possible.
Look, if they cared about us, all these marches
Bro, they don't care about you, but they care about the purse in your pocket, the money you have.
As Skyliner says, we are ahead of schedule, as said by Arnold and Murta in an interview previously. But we'll see. Spilling says Edwin van der Sar is coming. I mean, we hope so. Ralph Ragnick, if he comes, that would be great. Paul Mitchell would be great.
What does Darren Fletcher do at the club?
You can overachieve at your club. You can achieve
Don't ask.
No, wait. Yuma, wait. No, wait. Because Yuma, if you deep this, do you remember Ole? When Ole was here? Darren Fletcher used to be on the sideline every game.
Well, Darren Fletcher travels with the team on game days. He's on the bus. But
what does he do?
He helps out. He helps out in the coaching with the cones and training and stuff. He helps out whilst answering some
Wow.
emails about women's football and youth football.
That's all I'm saying is this, guys. I understand that you guys will probably already have this fixated, this premeditated mind coming into this season that no matter what John Murtaugh does, barring a Champions League or a Premier League or a trophy of that matter, we don't like him. And that's how y'all sound like. And especially those in the comments, if you're going to give out those ridiculous numbers, literally putrid numbers, grow up and let's talk football, because the results that we're having on the pitch doesn't even come close to the numbers that you're giving to him. It doesn't.
Big up to General Dan with the super chat
Yuma,
again. Thank you very
if I
much.
gave you a competent team, you would do better than John Murtaugh.
It says Yuma, where are the January signings? Where did the money go? We overpaid, and it's simple. 2 for me from 2 for Murtaugh from me. I would give him a 4 to 5. I think 4 to 5 is fair.
I did the same.
But I okay, I understand Yuma's point. I have to. He's just protecting or saying that a man delivered what he could with the owners he has. Imagine.
I would agree. I would agree. He delivered more than Ed Woodward.
This is real life.
Based on what owners are there, based on the politics, Yuma is looking at the good of Woodward rather than the good of Murtaugh rather than the bad. He's looking at Murtaugh as a good person rather than the bad person, right? Everybody's pictured him as a bad person because he sits in the same table as the Glazers. And I understand the sentiment, but I have to also be very, very logical and say Yuma has a point. There is a point. There is marks to be given.
I agree with him. That's why I gave him 4 points. I just deducted 1 point because of the travel expenses. We could have had that money and signed someone.
Okay. However, let's not be pity. The travel expenses is pity. Let's not be pity. That's a bit too much. But
however,
yeah.
All I'm saying is I think I have way too much strong PTSD. The same way I had it for Eric Ten Hag when I compared, or kind of did not want to give him respect like I did to Ole.
Murtaugh did have a okay. Now there is the wage thing, 200 grand a week, the Ronaldo rule. There is that as well. The contract negotiations that Arnold is going to be doing.
Yeah, Arnold's gonna go ahead and save his job, isn't he?
Remember, 19th is on the 19th. I'll remember this stream. It's easy. This stream is
now. Faz, answer me this question. If your owners are leaving and the new owners are coming, how do you make an impact?
It's okay. Exactly. And that shows exactly how much more difficult his job is, because you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, between knowing that you have stupid idiots as your owners and not knowing who your owners are going to come in. That's my point. We're playing
on top of that, he has to look for investments as well.
We're playing real life. It's not FIFA Manager. It's not FIFA. It's not Pro Evolution. This is real life.
He has to look at new owners or new possibilities for these owners. He has to keep
season, it's 5.
It's very hard for Murtaugh. He has to keep the manager happy. He has to keep the owners happy, and he has to listen to the fans. So it's very, very difficult. I must say this with the utmost respect. It isn't easy for anyone. It wouldn't have been easy for anyone. The most important thing is to keep the fans happy, not the owners. The owners are the least. The fans matter the most. Everything is for the fans. And yeah, but look, Logan says, Faz, ask this question. Why can't he sell players? Well, it's his first season.
I'll answer that, Logan. Logan, he can't sell players because before he got this job as the first year, the wage structure has already been set. And because the wage structure has already been set before, that's why people like David De Gea, who I do not want to sustain at this club, wants to get a new contract at much lesser wages because he understands that the wage structure was broken. That's why we can't sell players. And that's why the fact that he was able to sell Daniel James for 27 million, which is the most since Ronaldo got sold to Real Madrid and his first time, is why you have to give this man grace.
And also, Matic, Mata, Lingard, Pogba, they were already gone anyways. Murtaugh couldn't have done anything about that.
So
they were already gone.
Just to bring Yuma to the ground, because I see him flying really high. You say and you talk about the Ronaldo rule, my brother. I know it's your birthday. However, most recently I got to know that we've offered 300K to your boy, your MBE 10. So where's the 200K rule now?
I told you with him. If there's
Uh-huh.
one player,
Uh-huh.
this team, hold on, I'll say this with chest. If there's one player on this team that deserves to get that 300,000, well, damn it, we already know who it is.
I
That's
disagree.
all I have to say.
I'm not
disagree.
denying it. Let's
Okay.
say I'm
No,
not
I'm
denying it.
denying it. I disagree.
You can disagree. I'm just
And
saying.
also,
Because Rashford hasn't achieved anything yet. It's half a season. Season's not even finished. It took Salah a Premier League and a Champions League before he got his 300.
Cool. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is that with Rashford, we know the player he's going to become. We see the player he's going to become. He's going to be 200,000.
And Yuma, just to let you know, Woodward was the one who sold Daniel James.
Easily. And when you sign someone, you're not paying for you're paying for what they've accomplished, but you're also paying for projection. Marcus Rashford, you are 25 years of age, and this is what you're doing. What are you going to be doing by the age of 28? And excuse me, you want me to give you 200,000? Let me go check my head. With
that sense, this doesn't make sense. With that logic, this Ronaldo rule doesn't make sense.
Ronaldo was
In
old.
that, yeah,
He
but
was
in that,
27.
I'm Yuma, listen to me, brother. I'm saying the Ronaldo rule doesn't make sense, not Ronaldo as a player.
Okay.
Yeah, we're over Ronaldo conversation.
Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that we didn't accept the Lingard money from West Ham and the Hendo money from Nottingham Forest, 35 and 30 mil? We could have had 65 mil.
And also at the same time, just to kind of invalidate your point, Yuma, Daniel James was not sold by John Murta. It was sold by Ed Woodward, just to clarify.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even on the way out? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then you know what?
You only sell a player on the way out.
I hold my hands up. You can have that 27 million. Nevertheless, all that I said besides that, because I just brought up that 27 million now. That wasn't my main talking points. Everything else
if Rashford deserves 300, David De Gea deserves 301.
No, he doesn't.
And just to kind of give credit to this guy, Eric Ten out of Ten Hag, he gave me, I don't know, he says he gave me points, but yeah, he gave me a lot of points. So shout out to him.
It's like I just like we were feeling ourselves because we're doing well, but if you're gonna have PTSD of how we've been doing dealings and how we've been buying players and our wage structure, then please also have PTSD about how sorry those players were, or whoever the person that was signing him, because they were sorry. Even Pogba at times. I'll be honest, big man Pogs sitting with the ball on his feet just gets the ball dispossessed as if he doesn't even realize he's playing football.
Well, you want Rashford to stay, but you want David De Gea to go. So
yeah, I do because I feel like Rashford has much more to offer this team.
Who are you replacing De Gea with?
We can find a good young up and coming keeper. You can't find, like Ten Hag says, you know the rare ability that Garnacho has, the rare ability to beat someone 1v1. Guess who else has that rare?
Give me a name.
Anthony.
Give me a name.
I love Anthony. Anthony, once they know he's coming to his left side, you just cut him off his left. You're there. You're not going nowhere. It's like basketball.
Anthony can beat two players.
I know where you're going.
And he has done that. He has just done that.
I'm gonna force you to your right. So that's what defenders do. It's very easy to stop Anthony if you know what you're about. Just position yourself on the left.
But then Yuma, answer my question. Who are you replacing the keeper with? Who's that player?
Oh, for De Gea?
Yeah.
What's the name? You know who I'm liking that no one really talks about, real talk? It has to be the Brighton keeper. I like the Brighton keeper. I really do. I don't know his name. I like his name. I like him. Not Brentford, the Brighton. Costa's the Brentford, right?
Sanchez, you mean?
Sanchez, I like him. That's someone that I'm looking at and I say, okay, cool. No one's talking about him, but I like him. And about that Dean Henderson situation, I believe Logan said that. I think what he wanted to do was wanted to see what Ten Hag would do with him, because I was under that, and this is my personal opinion. I thought that Dean Henderson resembled Onana's archetype as a keeper. Commanding, big, strong, good at his feet, good at ball distribution. So I thought that maybe Dean Henderson would want to wait to see whether Ten Hag would utilize him or not. Clearly, you saw how Dean Henderson was acting juvenile, decided to throw his toys out the pram and leave before even Ten Hag got a chance to see what happened. So I don't think that that's more so on John Murtaugh. I think that was more so on Dean Henderson. But then again, Murtaugh has the ability to sanction whether he wants someone to stay or not. So I guess either way, it's still on Murtaugh's fault.
Man, makes me laugh when you say Robert Sanchez. But anyways, I know. Logan said check out of context Faz for that video. But anyways, listen, it is what it is. We've enjoyed this stream. I have, most definitely. It's been interesting to say the least. A lot of agreements, a lot of disagreements, as always. The poll, Yuma, you would like to know that actually, surprisingly, 27% of the people agree with you. They are pleased with Murtaugh's job. 72% disagree with you. So nearly 50 people voted. So there's still people who agree with you that they are pleased with Murtaugh's job so far.
Shout out to the 20.
And Yuma, you're forgiven for all your crimes, by the way, because it's your birthday and you can say whatever you want.
Okay, if that's the case, Messi's the greatest football player of all time.
Ronaldo is the GOAT.
You can't listen. That is criminal.
Hey, Planet. Hey, fast. Quick question. The next, when you reach 15,000, can I get you a Messi jersey? Can I? When you reach 15,000, I mean, it's just we have to you giving us this platform.
And what do you want me to do with it?
I just want just the greatest football player of all time. I think you should.
Why was Messi looking at Ronaldo like he's bae?
Hey, you know what? Speaking of which, you see, I'm gonna take a picture. I have to take a Messi one. It's either gonna be Rashford or a Messi one. I don't know. What did Messi do?
Yeah.
Did this one? Is it this one or the shirt one?
Yeah.
Either way,
shirt one. Yeah.
I have to do one. I have to do a new one for Messi. Let's overdo it. I love the man. I love him.
Yeah, you are the same person that took a picture of yourself with holding an empty cup, doing the Ronaldo stance when taking a free kick.
It wasn't empty. My cup is never empty, okay? It was margarita settings. I told you.
And Paz, do you know who was really acting bae today? That was Mbappe. Ronaldo actually showed him his eye. He was like, "Do you see? I'm injured over here." And he went like bae over there, started looking at his eye.
I mean, look at that form. Look, come on.
Messi don't take free kicks like that.
Look at that form, guys. Do you see that form? Like, that's a
whose form is this?
Okay. Do you see? Like, look at him. Look at that. You thought.
You guys, man?
Whose form is that?
Do the sue for us. Do the sue for us one time on your birthday. Do it.
You know what? For you guys, I will. All right.